Hello, guys, and welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. My name is Steve, your presenter, like usual for the watch-alongs, and today we got Wolves away. Wolves away for us. So before we get into the starting lineups, which I got right here, just want to take a moment to shout out our sponsor of the channel, One Football, and that's what I'll be using for both lineups for Wolves and Newcastle. Definitely go check out the One Football app. There's a link in the description below. It's a free download. It's a good app. I use it quite a lot, to be honest, to look up scores and watch football from around Europe. So definitely go check out the app and become a member of the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. So let's get into this. Guys. So Wolves. How do they line up? We'll start with the home side first, and then I'll touch up on your comments before we get into the Newcastle lineup. So we'll do it like that. I'll go full screen here just to get a little more vision. So Bruno Lage's boys, they line up in a 4-3-3. Jose Sa, phenomenal goalkeeper in my opinion. I think sometimes his decision making is a bit questionable, but he's a very, very intense individual. He's very passionate and sometimes erratic, but I still think he's a very good goalkeeper. Had an excellent year for them last year. Nelson Semedo, which ASM, could do a number on if it's anything like last week at home to Manchester City. So Nelson Semedo, is more of an attacking threat. Defending isn't really one of his strengths. He's okay at it, but definitely he's a forward threat, you'd think. Nathan Collins and Max Kilman, I think, those two guys at center back for them, an underrated duo, them. And then Johnny Otto Castro at left back for them, Spanish international, good player. Let's see. Their midfield three of Ruben Neves, João Moutinho, and Mateus Nunes from Sporting Club de Portugal. Very, very good midfielder. I'm extremely impressed by that signing, considering also Liverpool in it. But yeah, Wolves go with an all-Portuguese midfield. They do a bit of everything. Good passers, intelligent players. I think if they win the midfield battle today, I personally see them winning. And I think on paper they are much stronger than our midfield because Bruno Guimaraes is out. So definitely these three guys are going to cause a lot of problems for us, in my opinion. And then we've got their front three of Pedro Neto off the right, Raul Jimenez, the Mexican international. I'm very familiar with him as a USA fan. And Gonzalo Guedes, who they just bought from Valencia in Spain. Very good Portuguese winger. So we got to keep an eye on a lot of those guys. Like this comment actually just says from Patrick 1212I. The whole team will have to be right on top of the game. This Wolves side looks very dangerous. And you know what? The way they play, they are dangerous. It's just it reminds me of Brighton. They genuinely remind me of Brighton. Well organized. They play some good football at times, although not as attractive, I guess, compared to Brighton's per se. But they've always just lacked goals. I think besides the bottom three for I was talking with Dazzling Dave, the Wolves fan, yesterday, and he said that only the bottom three teams scored less goals than Wolves did. And considering how high they finished, considering that stat, that's really, really crazy. And you know why that is? It's because their defense is rock solid. So, look, this is a good side we're coming up against, and the options that Eddie Howe has to pick from are, to say the least, appalling. Some of them. We still got Longstaff starting games for us. I'm not his biggest fan. I don't hate the guy, but we have this concern also from Johnson Street. He asked, "Why is Bruno not playing, folks?" And Paul Clark answered, "Howe said a slight niggle for Bruno." And this is, and I saw someone asking about Alexander Isak, our new signing from Real Sociedad. Why no Isak? Basically, Bruno's injured, and There's no work permit hasn't been sorted out yet, I guess. Tom R., thank you very much, sir, for that info. And I think Tom R. also asked a question earlier. Guys, what's going on with the Discord anyway? I can't find a link to it anywhere, even on the perks page. You know what? At halftime, Tom, remind me to do that, or just remind me to do that, and I can do that real quick during halftime. I could just take a minute to step away. Some other comments. Hey, Steve, what's going on? What's going on, Aaron? How you doing, man? Regular to the chat. Longstaff wouldn't get any into the top 6 starting 11s. I think, I mean, that is quite obvious. I think talking top 10, 15. He hasn't had a good game for quite a while. He looked very average against who did we play? Tranmere Rovers. So, and that's a League 2 team. Look, I just don't see a future personally for Wood. But anyways, we'll go through our lineup. Nick Pope, the ever excellent Nick Pope. Good evening, Steve, says Kizzo Lad. What's going on, man? Trippier. So we got Pope in goal. Trippier, Botman, Shaw, and Byrne. Defensively, I think we're fine. That's a relatively good back four. So I'm cool with that. The midfield, though, is where things get a little bit dicey. Joe Linton, obviously, excellent player. He's just completely turned everything around. So no problems there. Longstaff, again, I just don't think he's got quite enough to get to that next level of where we want to compete, where we're trying to. There are some teams in the Europa Conference League I don't think Longstaff plays for, to be honest. He makes a few good passes, but there's nothing special about him, and he's just far too average, in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe he could pull out the bag today. I'd love it. If Sean Longstaff plays well and we win, fine by me. And then Joe Willock, who's kind of been up and down a little bit. He's definitely been up and down a little bit. I still got some faith in Willock, to be honest. He's just got to step up a bit. And then our front three of Alain Saint-Maximin, who, for me, this is a big game. This is a very, very, very big game. Very big game for ASM. Let's see if he can play a great game against Manchester City and then a week later do it again. It doesn't have to be at a 9 out of 10 level, but give me an 8, a 7, something like that. I don't want to be giving him 3s and 4s for lack of work and all that kind of stuff. I get fed up with them because I know he is so capable of doing, of having amazing performances. And then Chris Wood starts for us at striker. He got a goal against Tranmere. Maybe that can inspire some confidence. The chat, I think a few people in the chat, like Paul Clark, said, well, Wood is a great record against Wolves, so let's hope this keeps up. But again, the big thing with Chris Wood, and when he scored those goals against Wolves, I think it was for Burnley, and that's playing in a 4-4-2 compared to a 4-3-3. I just think there's a very big difference in Wood. I just think you get a far better player in Chris Wood when you play him in a 4-4-2, but obviously we don't play like that. So, So Chris Wood starts for us. Hopefully he can get a goal. I thought he did well against Tranmere, to be honest. He had some good runs. Tried to link up play and whatnot, but that is against the League 2 side. Let's see if he can make that step up to a very decent top 10 worthy Premier League opposition, with 2 very good center backs and a very good manager, in my opinion, too. And then Miggy Almiron. Miggy Almiron starts off the right, and he's been picking up some form, too, actually. So I'm very, very happy for him. What do you guys make of the lineup? Sneaker Juice, why is Isak in the thumbnail? I don't know. I didn't make it, to be fair. It's a very big game, the Castor Derby. Yeah, it is. We'll make the pack of wolves become a pack of puppies. I hope so, man. Look, I predicted yesterday a 1-0 win. I don't know if I'm honestly going to stick with that just because we don't have Guimarães, Wilson. I don't know. I could see this being a 1-1. I could see this being a 1-1. I think we could lose too. I honestly, if you had to dedicate me to a score right now, I'm gonna go 1-1. That's gonna be my that's gonna be my score prediction, to be honest. I think I'm gonna go 1-1. I just think Wolves eventually will get it together and score, and I don't know if this side has 2 goals in them, to be honest. I think we can keep a clean sheet, but at the same time, I think they are more than capable of doing the same. So, yeah, just me today, Kizzo. Yep, just me. But I can have you on as my commentary to add some extra insight. And then at halftime, I can let some other guys in. So I agree with 1-1. So and Gray's going to go for a 1-1. Fair enough. Now, I've gone for 1-1, but what are your score predictions, guys? What are your score predictions? I don't usually change mine, but I did not know that Bruno Guimaraes was going to be unavailable for today. And also, we could look at the benches as well. And one more thing, we can also look at the insights, the things I love looking at those before the game. So let me just pull that up for 1 sec here. Go to Premier League. Go right here. So the benches for both sides, and then I'll get to those insights very quickly. On the bench for Wolves, I definitely think they have the advantage on the bench. I mean, look at these options. They have Ryan Ayat-Nouri, good left wing back. Daniel Podence, who I quite like a lot, to be honest. Hwang Hee-chan, who can be a bit of a up and down, but I quite like him too. Matias Sarkic, I don't know much about, to be fair. Yersin Mosquera seems like a familiar name. Same thing with Toti Gomes. I think I've heard of both of them before, but I couldn't really tell you much about them. Leander Dendenker, I think is actually being linked with a move away from Wolves. Adama Traore and Chem Campbell, I'm not sure who that is. It looks like a possible backup goalie. But look, they've got game changers on the bench for Wolves. Let's be real here. Daniel Podence can make some magic happen. He's very good with his feet. He's not a big lad at all. So his center of gravity is very good. Kind of reminds me of a poor man's Insigne, to be honest. But excuse me. Hwang Hee-chan, I think, could change the game. I believe Hwang Hee-chan scored against us last year at Molineux against us. So if I'm not mistaken, I think he did. Yersin Mosquera, then so yeah, Adama Traore also. He's very, 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 very hot and cold. Lacks end product, but still could cause some problems in terms of movement and dragging defenders out of position and being a physical threat. And then if you look at our bench, it's underwhelming. Dummett, Lascelles, Richie could possibly get on. Matt Target, I think, is being eased back into things after a little injury, so that's fine by me because Dan Burns done very good at left back. Then we've got Manquillo as a sub as well. Ryan Fraser also, he could be a decent sub. Elliot Anderson, I thought should have started this game, to be honest. I don't see the risk in starting Elliot Anderson, to be honest. Jacob Murphy, Darlow. I mean, Jacob Murphy, I don't think he is a very great player, to be honest. But yeah, those are the benches for both teams. And then some insights here from Google. 1, Wolves won 2-1 at home and lost 1-0 away to Newcastle last season. It was the first time in their 7th Premier League campaign together that neither meeting between the sides finished in a draw. So there you go. There's one of them. Newcastle have scored in all 14 of their Premier League games against Wolves, their best 100% scoring rate in the competition. However, they've only kept 1 clean sheet in these games. Excuse me, though it was the last such meeting in April last season. Wolves are without a win in their last 10 Premier League matches, with 3 draws and 7 losses, the longest ongoing such run among the 20 current sides in the competition. Indeed, it's Wolves' longest winless streak since March 2013 in the championship when they had a run of 12. And if I'm not mistaken, they got that was around the time when they were around League One championship kind of place. Crazy how they've came out or not, how they've resurged, to be honest. And I got Kieran with me too. What's going on, bro?
Hello. I'm back.
Yeah, you are. Anyways, number 4, Newcastle United are unbeaten in their 3 Premier League games this season with 1 win and 2 draws. Last enjoying a 4-match unbeaten start to a league season back in 2011-12, which was the first 11. That was under Pardew, if I'm not mistaken. Was it, Kieran? Pardew 2011-12? Yeah. 2011-12 was Pardew, if I'm not mistaken. And that was the year we finished 5th. So, yes, it was.
Wasn't it? We were in Europe 2012-13. That was the last year we were in Europe.
Yeah, 2011-12, we finished 5th.
Yeah. Wasn't it like 2014-15 that McLaren came in?
Yeah.
And then we all hated his guts. Right. And then he got sacked. Right. Rafa came in, couldn't save us in time, and then rebuilt us.
Yeah. So it was Pardew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolves are winless in the Premier League this season with just 1 point from 3 games so far, with 2 losses and a draw, obviously. They've only failed to win in their opening 4 league games in their previous 17 seasons, going 6 games winless at the start of the 2019-20 season. So there you go.
It's the Castor Derby.
The Castor Derby. But yeah, have you seen the lineups yet, Kieran, or do you need me
I've seen the lineups, and I was just thinking, where's Isak? And then I realized maybe his work permit's not coming. A few seconds later, work permit's not coming yet. So
by the way, Patrick, that's the second battering Dundee United have taken. That's the second battering Dundee United have taken this year. They lost to Alkmaar like 7-0 or something.
Literally before I hopped on here, like I was looking at the game, just 9-0. I was like, what should be 10-0? And there was still fans in the stadium watching. It's like, why would you stay and just watch that? That's just adding insult to injury.
Yeah, that's true. Tom R., you could argue that Longstaff being average against Tranmere forced Howe to bring Bruno on to try and get control of the game, and then he gets injured. It is a bummer about Bruno, and that's my big concern today. I don't know how we're going to win the midfield battle, to be honest, because Joe Linton has to basically go up by himself to try to challenge those 3 guys. I'm a bit concerned about the midfield, if I'm honest. I am going to go 1-1, to be honest.
I'm going 2-0.
Newcastle?
I'm going 2-0. Yep.
I wish.
I genuinely think, right, if we can
Wolves
play as well as...
Wolves have struggled, so I do see some logic in that.
If we can play as well as we did against City, like Maxi having a great game and Almiron up and running, I feel like we can hit them on the counter, which Wolves on, like, if you pressure them, they'll break. And it works for any team. Just break. If they crack under pressure, then that's when you pounce.
Yeah. Jay in Atlanta, one of our members, saying Wolves are a far better team than their current standing. This will be a tough match. Yeah, I watched them, and they last Saturday morning they battered Tottenham to an extent in the first half, and they eventually just lost that to a Harry Kane goal. They only lost 1-0. So they're a good side. They're a good side, and I think at home they're pretty decent. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. I think I don't know how it's a bit lightweight. Here's something I'll ask you, and I'll ask the chat also. Well, first off, where are you watching from? Go tell me that. I know you're in Scotland.
Scotland.
Do you think Elliot Anderson? Well, there's 2 questions. Do you think he deserved to start today? And if you were Eddie Howe, would you have started him today, considering his age and his lack of Premier League experience, I suppose? But he did perform very well against Tranmere, and I think anyone is better than Longstaff at this point. So I don't know. What are your thoughts? Do you
I
think
was going to bring that up. I was just thinking, how's that middle three going to work? Like, will Longstaff put as much effort as Bruno does?
It's not a matter of effort. I think it's a quality thing by far. True. It's a huge quality.
From how Elliot was, what day was it we played Tranmere? Wednesday, Tuesday? Wednesday. On how he played on Wednesday, I would have played him, but obviously, Isak's there. He's in the crowd. I'm watching it live.
In his jacket.
God's sake, get him on. 89th minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd have played him maybe as like a substitute in like the 75th minute, because like the way Eddie does it, he like subs people on, like say a new signing or something, like he'll have them on the bench for like the start of the game, and then
kicked off, by the way. Kicked
off.
It
has. Won the Magpies.
Hold on. No, go on. Sorry, I just wanted to say that we It's 25 seconds in.
Yeah, I would sub him on at some point. But like,
would you have started him or no? Today, instead of maybe Willock or Longstaff.
I'm gonna sound harsh and say no, just as like a neutral stance.
Okay.
Just to get him used to the atmosphere of the Premier League, because he is a youngster and he's not really played much or any Premier League football.
I think he's come on a sub once or twice or something like that. But
it's not even started in Bruno Laga's just get out.
First Premier League. All right, here's that.
Oh, Maxie, you have to be doing better than that. Come on.
Yeah. Away the lads. What's up, Beth? What's going on, Beth? Hope everything's all right. Rip out your intestines, irregular. The chat. I looked up what happened with Isak, and apparently his work permit didn't arrive quick enough. He can't even get paid.
Yeah, he had to be registered midday on Friday.
Yeah, so he's registered, but he just has to.
He's registered now. He's registered now, and he'll probably be on the bench for like Anfield.
Yeah.
Which I am excited for after that performance yesterday.
Fair enough. Harry Williams.
Literally, I had work yesterday, and I just thought I'll just see what the scores are. Look at my phone, like one football. Hey. And just see 9.
I know, right? Yeah, Liverpool 9-0.
And Scott Parker's comments, and it's like, do you see this happening again? And he says, with the current players we have, this will probably happen again.
He's been very blunt and honest. You gotta.
That's something like Steve Bruce would say. Well, you know, we're gonna lose 9-0.
He always bigs up the opposition, yeah. But you know what he never did is that he never demanded transfers in, which is what Scott Parker's doing.
Yeah.
He knows it's not good enough at the moment.
Fairness, that was a good challenge from Botman. Don't know why it was stopped.
Here's Otto. Moutinho on the ball. Tries to find Jimenez. Jimenez goes down. Looks for the ball for Maxi. It's dealt with by Semedo. And Semedo gets forward on the ball. Joe Linton just chips it off. Tries to hustle, and Joe Linton recovers. Gets it to ASM. ASM quick. To Longstaff. Longstaff, what are you going to do? Show up. Longstaff on the ball in the center circle. Just gives it back. Plays it safe to Botman. Botman to Longstaff.
I'm literally only like 2 seconds behind
Joe. Here's Wood! Wood! Oh, what a save, Saw.
Oh, Woodsy. Oh, Woodsy.
You know, good work there.
That would have been a great goal. That would have been great.
Good work there from Wood. And it was onside, too.
Yeah.
Good stuff from 8. Look, got to give credit where it's due. Wood, he almost got past Saw, but that's a phenomenal save.
That's the kind of play we need. That's the kind of play we need.
Yeah.
Just keep.
Look, he made a good run. He got a decent shot on there. At good stuff from Wood, but an even better save from Saw.
I'll be honest. I thought it smacked Saw in the face, like the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
got one of his hands to
Gone.
the ball. Good.
Gone, Trips.
Very good save.
Gone, Trips. Whip this in. Whip this in. Whip this in.
Trip, Joe.
Would get your head on
Trip.
it. Trips.
Trip, yeah, it looks
Trips
like
leads it off to Joe. Kieran gets the
auto.
Throws it in. Nobody's there.
Johnny.
Willick chases.
Botman's coming up
Go on,
a little
Willick.
bit high just to check down Auto. ASM, good intensity to his game so far. Our kits, by the way, look beautiful. I really like the way they look. I really, really like it. Is Wolves on the ball now? He's Moutinho. Gives it to Semedo. Semedo getting forward.
Get in there, Joe. Go on.
Let's make there and a foul on Longstaff, looks like. Well, it's Eddie Howe been feeding Wood. He's turned into a monster. He's coming for the shirt, Wilson. No, I mean, look, if you're a striker and you're in a bad run of form and you score a goal in a game, that's going to give you confidence. So let's see if Wood can build off of it. It's all well and good scoring against Tranmere, but let's see if he can take that momentum to the next level, to be honest, in Premier League. Phil McCracken couldn't get Isak couldn't get his work papers done in time. If he came over on a boat illegally, it would have been done instantly. And Nick Pope claims the cross. Skate Tune, I go with you, but it's Bruno that's coming out. We need more steel. What did
I heard the F1 news, by the way.
Skate Tune said, I'd play Elliott. We need some balls and start our youngsters, Arsenal and Spurs do it. Fair enough. Fair comment there. How is that not gone in?
What's going on?
I don't know what happened with your camera. Anyways, here's Wolves on the attack. It's been a pretty end-to-end affair so far. Cross in. Oh, Wolves nearly scored there. Pedro Neto just above.
Oh, shite. Oh.
And it all starts from Wolves. What a pass that is, and it finds.
Have you heard the news?
Great first touch. First touch.
You heard
from
the news
Semedo.
on F1?
What?
You heard the news about F1?
What? Audi or something?
Lewis Hamilton is out first lap of Belgium.
Oh, see, I don't watch much F1. I've got 2 League One games on, and then I've got Villa and West Ham, and hopefully West Ham beat Villa because I fucking hate Villa.
Who likes Villa?
To be honest.
Honestly,
I don't know how that didn't go in. By the way, that was very, very close from Neto. Nick Pope.
Oh, come on, my lads.
Nick Pope.
Bang.
That's all I have to say. Nick Pope.
Nick Pope.
Here's Joe Linton on the ball before halfway line. Gives it to ASM. ASM covered on by Semedo. Gets past Semedo. Good pass there to Joe Linton. Joe Linton tries to get it to Willick and blocked.
Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi.
Moutinho. Nunez. Good pass to Pedro Neto. Neto getting covered there by Dan Burn. Joe Linton roughing up Nunez a bit there. And no foul there, says the ref. Is Miggy chasing down Johnny there. Johnny, good ball to... Is that Neto? No, hold on. Fucking hell.
Get it? Oh, Pope ball day of the week.
Yeah. Look, Wolves are playing all around. They look good, to be fair to start. I think there could be some goals in this game, to be honest.
Yeah.
Here's Botman on the ball, charging up a bit. Joel Linton pass to Dan Burn. Dan Burn just gets it right back to Botman. Botman plays it to Shar. Shar plays it back to Nick Pope. Pope just plays a tiny little pass to Botman. Botman to Shar. Willick dropping back a bit. He's occupying that right back space right now. Gets back to Pope. Here's Botman on the ball.
Is Joe Willick limping?
He kind of was. Long ball there to Wood. Tries to track it down. Good play there from Wood. And a little bit strong on the pass, but Miggy handles it excellently. Here's Trippier now. And a nothing ball goes right to Jose Sa.
Jose Sa.
Oh, if you look at the replay, Willock tried to, like, turn.
Oh, for God's sake, man.
Hopefully that's nothing serious, but hopefully it's not a
Nice.
non-contact.
He
Lincoln to Maxi. Here's Maxi. Dribbles past
Maxi.
one, but he can't get past him. You know what? I don't mind seeing Maxi do that.
Safest option is just to let it off.
Driving in. Great claim there from Pope. Willock is limping around. Yeah, we might need to make a sub right now. But here's ASM dropping back down to the right. Oh, ASM. Oh, that was disgusting.
Go on,
ASM. Oh, my Lord. That was cool.
Oh, lovely. That was just lovely.
That was lovely.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. It's Dan Byrne on the ball. Gets it to Botman. Botman, what a long ball that is. And it finds ASM who's on that right. Willock, what can Willock do? Cross in.
How's your touch?
Miggy at the top of the box. Finds ASM on the right. ASM is blocked by Tony.
The one.
Bro's got 6 international games playing. How much do you? I probably pay like $70 a month to watch football from all around. Montpellier have scored against everyone's favorite French team, Brest. And Marseille have scored against Nice.
Marseille.
Yeah. Sadly, West Ham have not scored against Villa yet, the fucking cunts. Here's a throw-in from Miggy. Good throw-in, actually, but it's dealt with by, I believe, Kilman. But ball recovered there. Longstaff in. It's Willock! Oh! Little ping pong in and around the box, and
how did you miss that?
And Aaron Taylor, actually, good point there. There was a shirt hold. It
How did you miss that?
Oh, Willock, you gotta have it.
It was gifted to him.
Yeah. Jay in Atlanta says, "Oh, should have had that." And actually, Alexis Sanchez scored for Marseille. He's still playing.
Ooh. Isn't that his debut goal?
He made his debut last week.
Right.
His debut last week against Nantes. And
what's going on?
I don't know. Oh, Longstaff. Yeah. Nunes was holding his hand. Well, his kit at one point, and then his hand. That was sly there from Nunes. He got away with it there. Anyways, here's Semedo.
Okay.
Good move there, Semedo. Semedo to Moutinho finds a nice pass. Semedo again working on the inside. Cross in. Dealt with. Ooh. I think Shar was the one.
Shar, what you doing?
Telling you, Wolves are passing around the ball with some style. Moutinho can't give it there if you didn't give the handhold.
Didn't he appeal for a handball when you lot were literally grabbing us by the shirt?
I know, right?
At least Nunes is.
Now he's a really good player. That's Liverpool. We're looking at him. That speaks to his ability. And ASM,
let me guess, he's Portuguese.
Yeah, he is. And it looks like ASM, and it looks like Nathan Collins. Villa are 1-0 up the cunts. Every Konsa. Oh wait, no, is it offside?
Better be.
Ha!
Hey!
Fuckers.
Oh, what was that throw?
Oof, yeah. Trippier.
Get the ball.
There.
Smack it. Yeah, that's right. Sven, shove them out.
Wolves are piling on the pressure here.
Yeah, we just can't crack.
Yeah.
Pope's great, but he's no invincible. Gone Woods.
Here's Jose Sa on the ball. Gets it to Kilman. Poor touch there. And ASM is Wood. Longstaff. Good block there from Wolves, but I'm telling you, that was a very poor touch from Nathan Collins there.
Come on.
That set that. Oh, my
In fairness, if I was Longstaff, I'd have laid off Miggy. Just threw a ball through to Miggy and then bang.
Yeah.
Because if you look on the replay, Miggy is getting into position. I'd have laid it off. And then he could have gone on the inside.
You remember what happened during the Euro finals? Refs barely care about the shirt pulling. Yeah, Chiellini on soccer or whatever. Why do I always get Malcolm refs? I don't know.
Because they hate us. Because the Premier League hate us. Go on trips. Do what you did on Wednesday.
Premier League hate us. I think the refs are just awful.
Go on trips. Do what you did Wednesday.
I think the refs are intentionally awful to create controversy around games.
See, if Mike Dean was still in...
have Sky Sports commentators debate for an hour about a stupid call.
Mike Dean wouldn't he stand for any bullshit.
Yeah.
He'll appear at the tunnel and just scary eyes, like he's just seen a ghost.
And Aston Villa's goal ruled out. Good.
Get in there.
Trippier ball. Almiron plays it in.
The sharp pill's still on Dan Burn.
Jesus. Oh.
Go on.
Dan Burn. Excellent defending. Excellent defending,
Go on, Dan
Burn.
Look at Dan run. He's bounding.
Look, he's not quick, but that play right there, it stopped the.
He was chasing.
It surely stopped the goal. That surely stopped the goal because it was a 2-on-1, and I forget who was on the ball for Wolves, but they were looking to. Sorry, it was Guedes looking to play on Neto, I believe. Wild Dead Wolf, what's going on, man? Anyone been watching that Welcome to Wrexham, Ryan Reynolds buying football? Yes, I have been. It's on FX, actually. I have been watching that.
Nice
documentary. Mike Dean would arrive at the tunnel and give the lads on the bench a red. Probably the thick cunt.
Well, on my screen, that's 16 and a half minutes gone by.
Dirty Sanchez.
No.
I'm not going to say that.
You're down, honey. What's up? What's that for? What's this about?
I think the word I think the word yid is like a slur against Jews or something, but the Spurs fans use that.
Why?
Cancel cult. I don't know. Good away win for Wrexham yesterday. They played Gateshead on Tuesday. Oh, wow. Jay in Atlanta with the info there. Skate Tune, enjoying it. Followed Wrexham last year as well after they bought the club. Yeah, I've been keeping up with Wrexham. I think
Wrexham are owned by Ryan Reynolds.
Mm-hmm.
Reynolds. They're owned by Deadpool.
Is Trippier on the ball after a Wolves attack was stopped. And Trippier, what a ball that is. Maxi, does he got the speed to get there? Semedo? Good clearance there from Semedo. Stuck with ASM.
Got another corner. Come on. Just do what we did Wednesday. Would you get your heat on it?
Yeah, but the problem is Wolves are not going to mark like they did, like Tranmere did for the Wood goal.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. I mean, Nathan Collins just had a bad error, so maybe. Dirty Sanchez, best of luck to NUFC today. Hope you smash him. Thank you.
Whoever scored for Tranmere on Wednesday, they thought they were talk of the town. They were.
Is Trippier ball in? Looks like a good cross. Gets a header on, but Jose Sa claims it. It was a header from, looks like Miggy. Great effort there from Miggy to win that back. Here's ASM. Gets it to Miggy inside the box. Miggy would have moved. It's offside. All that for offside.
How's that offside? I was onside.
Also on Amazon Prime, All or Nothing is a good watch. I've just finished the Arsenal one. Shows you every team talk at halftime while it goes off inside the club. It's proper good. Yeah, I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched it.
That's what they were talking about offside. Willock's boot. Say man, Willock.
Oh, that's That could probably be yellow for Longstaff. That should have been. In all fairness, I'll take a look at the replay. But in all fairness, I think that probably could have been a yellow. Longstaff. Botman really wrestling with Raul.
Get up, Raul. It's just a slight nick to your knee. Yeah. I mean, it's
never mind. That's not a yellow. No, that's not a yellow.
In fairness, both knees collide, so
yeah,
it's not really yellow.
Yeah.
I don't think he could have done much. He was trying to keep the ball.
Free kick for Wolves. Ball in, dealt with brilliantly by Trippier, who's contributing a lot defensively today. And a great effort there from Joelinton. Gets it to Maxi. He's got three guys on him. Maxi, some very nice moves. Change the pace, everything. He's looking for the pass.
Go on.
No, he's not. Maximin shot on. I should have played in Joelinton there. But, a good effort there from Maxi. Here's Miggy. Miggy to Willock. Willock gets past Otto. Willock cross in a little bit too high, but it still does find Joelinton. Joelinton to ASM, little header flick on. ASM getting really, really covered there by Kilman, I believe. Dummy from Willock finds Miggy Almiron. Almiron gives it to Trippier. Ball in. Header. And it's a Wolves header, but it's a Newcastle corner. Great.
Another one. Come on.
Newcastle. I want
to point something out. Wait.
I'm still trauma. No, go on. Sorry.
Woods, when you look at the back of Woods, it looks like his name isn't there. Just whenever it's zoomed out, like to the hard camera, just following everything, like it looks like Woods' name isn't even there, when everyone else is slightly visible.
And ASM is down, by the way. It looks like.
Oh Christ!
Both knees collide, but only the massive lad Botman stands up. He's just an unmoving giant. Yeah.
Isn't Botman like 21?
22.
Oh.
Corner for Trippier.
Go on, Trips.
Trippier ball in. Joelinton gets something on it, and it's very tame, and it's right to Jose Sa. And Wolves look to play real quick. Good goal kick there from Jose Sa in terms of distance, and Longstaff kind of muddles around with it, but gets it to Pope. Here's Miggy dropping way back, finds Joelinton. Nice ball for Wood, who makes another good run, and Wood gives it right to Joelinton. Here's Miggy.
Great run.
He looks for Trippier.
Willock in the middle.
Great switch there from Trip. Finds ASM on that right. ASM blocked by two players. Semedo gets the block in on that one, I believe. And here's Longstaff, and he turns the ball over. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with Longstaff. We're playing good football. Miggy was involved in that move. ASM was, Joelinton, Trippier. And then when it comes to Longstaff to keep that going, makes a poor decision there. Willock, great hustle there from Willock to get it.
Go on, Willock.
Here's Willock to Miggy. This has been a good game so far. It seems like every 5 minutes, one team is threatening the other and getting control. It's not really established. Do you think either team has really established anything yet, Kieran?
I mean, you can definitely see it with Sa that we're pressuring them, and because he's throwing it point blank just to get out away.
Joelinton with the ball.
Go on, Alan.
Ross trying to find Trippier. It gets blocked, but ultimately it does benefit Trippier because it bounces off the head and Trip runs back easily to collect it. Here's Miggy. Good interplay there. Longstaff gets blocked. I saw what Longstaff was trying to do, but just didn't have the quality.
Oh, that would have been a great play. That would have been great.
Great from Botman to keep that in there, and good effort again from Joelinton, which he's always been about. Here's ASM. Got two guys on him. ASM. Semedo is sticking to him like a hawk.
Go on, Alan.
UK does everything slow. Now, Isak couldn't get his work permit in time. The government works slowly. United Kingdom does everything slow.
I will say, if that was Bruno instead of Longstaff for that play, that the 1-2 that Almiron did for the layoff, Bruno would have understood it. He's like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
And Longstaff is like, what? Go on, Joe.
Wild Dead
Big
Wolf.
damn Burn.
Yeah, big damn Burn. Can you remind the chat your game prediction? I'm going with 1-1. I think Kieran's going with a 2-0 Newcastle win. I hope he's correct and I'm wrong. So there you go.
Oh, that's a bit of misconduct between two Wolves players. Ooh.
Yeah.
Come on. Astro play or pay. I don't know.
Wood is so basic. To be honest, I think Wood has actually had a decent game today.
Wood's been terrific. He's getting into places. Go on, Miggy. Chase him, dude.
Here's Raul Jimenez.
That's yours. Go into it.
It is. Oh. Nick Pope was a few inches away from claiming that, but it was a little bit sketchy.
Go on,
Dan Burn bullying Neto.
Come on, Burn. Kill him.
Shoves him off. Here's Moutinho. Like I said, Kieran, it's like every 5 minutes the momentum changes.
Yeah.
So like now Wolves are the ones attacking. Neto into the box. Good block there from Burn.
Terrible touch from Neto.
Yeah.
Why are they appealing for a handball that hit his chest?
I know, right? Here's Trippier looking to make something happen just to relieve some pressure.
Go on, Trips, get up the field.
Not great there from Trippier, but Jimenez gets on the ball. Header just wide from Wolves from
Christ. How close are they wanting to go?
Mateus Nunes.
Should be doing better than that. Like
they should.
We're just leaving spaces for them to move.
Yeah.
Like relatively speaking, I think that's Burn or Botman. I think it's Burn. Botman was tracking back because it was behind him. Burns in front, behind all of them. Burns should be making that gap tighter.
Rip out your intestines. In the UK, Wolf, our unions are so shit. I refuse to work a regular job. What job do you do? Rip out your intestines. I work with dogs. I work at a doggy daycare place. It's amazing.
I work with medicine.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
Pharmacist. On my healthcare training, but yeah.
That like a CVS, like a pharmacy?
Yeah, something like that.
You give people their like medication and stuff.
Yeah.
In their bottles and label. All right. Here's Semedo. ASM doing some trying back. That should be a yellow on Semedo. Yellow card for Semedo.
Oh, definitely.
Ref did his job there. Definitely a yellow. It's now 4-0 Montpellier, by the way, over Brest. Brest are not having a great day.
Nope. My favorite ever
French team.
No. My favorite ever French fixture is when Brest played Nice.
Nice Brest. Yellow card.
Nelson Semedo. No shock, he's Portuguese.
And you know what? That's the benefit also of ASM dropping back to do a little bit of the defensive work. Because when we break, players are very scared. And especially because Semedo commits himself so forward. Kind of had to make that challenge because that whole right-hand side would have been exposed. And Kilman would have had to drop into that space while Semedo tries to recover.
Come on.
Here's Shar on the ball. Shar.
Put the ball up, bro.
Here's Botman. Botman to Dan Burn. Dan Burn taking a minute to figure out what he wants to do. Botman right there. Good ball there to Joe Lincoln, who's playing kind of as a left mid at the moment. Here's Miggy Almiron, who's been all over the pitch.
Miggy's putting in work ethic, like a lot. Like he's all over the place.
But he's also, the thing about Miggy also is that his play in the final third today has actually been very good.
Mm-hmm.
Been very good. Here's Saint-Maximin.
Come on.
Maximin gives it right back to
this is around
to
the time we scored.
To Shar. Yeah, it is.
We're going
Here's
to equalize.
Shar to Willock. That's a foul. Foul on Gedesh.
Good. I don't
Good there
understand.
from Willock. Good there from Willock. Marco Gen X. Hello, I'm from Portugal. Nice to have you here, my friend. Yeah, where are you guys watching from? Do you guys rate Chris Wood today? Yeah, he's been pretty good, to be honest.
He's been not bad.
Score. Not bad. I'd probably give him a 7 out
Come
of
on,
10.
Get something from this free kick. Come on. Is that a one-man wall? Why are they trying to play?
I feel like we're definitely missing Bruno. We are
In a
definitely.
way.
Yeah,
we're still catching them on the counter attack, but
Trippier.
That is a one-man wall. Are you seeing that?
Yeah. Gets blocked, but gets to Miggy, and now ASM's on the ball. ASM on the left. ASM driving in, tries a cross sort of thing, gets blocked. It'll be a throw-in for us. Wilson is way better. That is true.
Yeah,
it's true. Still need bodies in the team long season.
You got any alcohol in case we score?
Yeah, of course I do, bro. Of course I do.
Is it in the back?
Yeah, it's right here.
Tommy Gun one is my favorite.
Fuck yeah.
Come on. It's a good ball, but it goes to no one. Go on, Willock. Put in there. Our throw. Wolves don't like that. Yes, that's it. That's how you get a message. In fairness, 122 million.
Aaron Taylor's become a member of Newcastle Fans TV. Thank you very much, my friend Aaron. You've been a regular on the chat for a good time now. Thank you. What? Wilson could have been one of the best strikers in the league if he wasn't injured. Wilson always has had that chance to be Wilson to me has always had that chance of being England's backup striker to Harry Kane. If he didn't get nearly as many injuries, I think he could have been kind of that.
Wilson wants to go to the World Cup.
Yeah. Finally
people were saying like Dominic Calvert-Lewin is a backup.
Nah.
What's he done? He plays for Everton.
Calvert-Lewin is way too streaky.
See if Jimenez had that.
Yeah.
If he had time of composure.
It's Joel Linton. Joel Linton gets chopped up and blocked there and lost the ball there. Willock.
Go on, Willock. Get it. Oh.
Here's Neto. Ooh. What a chance there for Raul Jimenez.
Oh, Christ, on a bike.
I love saint-maximin. He's such a talent. He's had a good game so far.
He's definitely had a lot of chances.
I think he's had a pretty good game so far.
I feel like if it stays 0-0 at half-time, I feel like Eddie will get something into them.
Yeah. Corner for Wolves. Plays it sideways to Matheus Nunes. Nunes should...
That's yours, Willock. Go on, Alan. Trace back.
And it's out of play. It'll be a Newcastle throw.
Way.
Ali Mahrez with a good point here. This is a very good point. Newcastle defense is really good now. The one they had 2 seasons ago was awful. It was. And you know what the crazy thing was is that Steve Bruce, the only good thing you could say about him previously was that he knew how to set up. His whole game plan was around being defensive, but we were shite at that.
Yep.
And Eddie Howe, not only has Eddie Howe improved the attack, but also the defense. So Bruce just never knew what he was doing. But
Does that screen always just show random stuff, like in the corner of the stadium? Like there was just some random bloke on it.
Possibly.
I know the advertising boards are showing my favorite monster.
Yeah.
Mango Loco.
Oh, that's such a good flavor. Oh my god.
My
Here's
best mate likes
Trippier
the
on the
pink
ball.
punch. And she's like, why didn't you drink that more? No.
Long ball up there. Wood plays it on to Miggy there.
Go on, Woody.
Trippier. Nice little play there with Miggy. Miggy's looking for someone. Miggy gets it to Trippier. Trippier to Longstaff. Willock. Cross in. Claimed by Jose Sa.
Oh, why is Joe not...
Oh, shit.
Joe's dead. Joe's been shot. He's down. He's gone. His life essence has just left. He's on the ground.
I think Jose Sa's elbow slightly got Joe. I'm not sure.
No,
But he gets back up.
It looks like a knee to the chest. Yeah. Ow.
Hi, Kieran. Have you ever had the pirate-looking monster? It's the best by far. I think that's a Pacific Punch or something like that.
I haven't had that yet.
Oh.
I've had the cherry one where it's like the black with a bit of red.
Newcastle have to keep Eddie Howe for a long time. He's proving how good of a coach he is. That's so true.
He only just signed a new contract a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Now we will keep him for a while. Wolves crying because they can't outstrength
Burn and Botman.
Dan Burn and Botman.
Burnman.
Rip out your intestines. Yeah, the Pacific Punch. It's the best. Yeah, Kieran, get yourself some Pacific Punch.
Okay.
Jay and Atlanta, I feel like we're playing okay for this lineup. Getting our chances, just need to get one across. I thought I'm surprised, if I'm honest.
Was it only just a bump that Bruno took?
Yeah, I guess a slight knock. I don't know. I don't mind being precautionary against him.
Well, yeah, just give him a game just to see how it. Give him a game rest and
we
see
could
how
try
he is
to
in
play him
training.
against Liverpool.
See how he is in training, and then make your final analysis for the pre-match conference.
Yeah, 5-0 Montpellier.
Ref, careful you don't aggravate the. Ref better be careful because he's aggravating the great Sven.
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, Jimenez.
1-0.
That was so weak. Oh, my Lord.
Oh. He's hugging the ball as he goes down. I thought it was 1-0 for a second.
Mate, Botman is huge. I don't know why they think they could try and bully him with Neto and Gedesh. I don't either.
No Wolves. Oh, come on.
This is seriously?
Why is it always every time?
Ball in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here's Neves on the ball. Here's Neto. Neto.
Sick.
To Gedesh. Gonzalo Gedesh. Gonzalo gets it to Ruben Neves. Just 1-0. Fucking damn it. Nice goal. I mean, but fucking God.
Decent goal.
Hey, you know what? Ruben Neves, he loves a goal from outside the box. It's fuck my life, dude. Steve, get that Tommy gun drink glass out. Give us some luck. Only when we score. Another goal in the Marseille-Nice game is 2-0. And I think Nuno Tavares on loan from Marseille.
See, you can even see it in the crowd. They don't expect anything. They're not even standing up.
Oh, shit.
Once again, why are we not just sticking out a foot or anything? Char's putting his heat down, but that's going to do absolute nothing.
Yeah.
Willock should have put his foot there. Say, man. It'd be so funny if we just went and scored at the other end.
Well, it's clear that was coming, playing simple football down the wing. We get the ball, and they've got no idea what to do with it up top. You can't let them have a crack from there. Everyone knows what he's on. Exactly. Sounds good. Yeah.
You got to be better than that.
Do you think it was a good decision to take Lascelles out of the team and get Char in? Yeah, but Char, there was an error for that goal. But you know what? At the same time,
in fairness, I wouldn't risk Lascelles after he busted his nose for about a week.
Well, let's see how Newcastle respond to this. Here's ASM on the ball now.
Hopefully quickly.
Yeah, need to. ASM to Joe. Joe Linton looks for ASM. ASM on the ball now. ASM ball in. Easily dealt with by Jose Sa.
Why is no one there?
Throw into Newcastle. Trippier takes it quick. Here's Miggy down the right. Miggy. Nice little move past Johnny almost. He's got two on him now, and it's blocked in. It's a Newcastle.
Go on, Miggy. Oh, come on. Get someone from this corner. That would just be such shithousery.
Fucking hell, man.
Why do we always go 1-0 down? Always 1-0 down. I think the only time we've actually done something good in a game is when we actually beat Forest. Why is no one in the middle? Like closer to the goal?
I need to throw a few more bodies in the box. Here's Miggy. That's a foul.
We just need a free kick outside the box, and then Trippier can just go bang.
Yeah.
My predictions at the window.
Screw you, Kieran. You've made me want a monster. I have to go and get one now. Give me a flavor to get. Go get Mango Loco, bro.
Yeah.
This is pathetic so far. I am a bit disappointed, to be honest.
Come on.
Willock should have had a goal earlier. Should have done
better. Should have had like 2 goals at this rate.
Yeah. Jose Sa made a really good save on Wood.
Go on, Trips. Get it in the middle.
Here's Trippier ball in. It's out. Claimed by Jose Sa. Good job.
Why is Christ on a bike?
Panel just had great defense. I mean, to be fair, that was a great goal from Ruben Neves. Update the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, I do. I have to put fucking 1-0 Wolves. Fuck's sake.
Ugh. Come on, Alan. Snap his kneecaps.
Joe Linton on the ball to ASM. Saint-Maximin. Takes a little deflection there, but Jose Sa deals with it.
Go on, Alan. Oh.
Remember when Willock was on a run, 7 goals and 7? Yeah, where's that Willock gone?
How are we not beating a team that haven't won this season so far?
I don't know, man. Their goal was a wonder goal, to be fair. It was a great strike from outside of the box. So just can't do nothing sometimes.
Go on, Sean. Quick on the counter. Hit them where it hurts. We haven't had a clean sheet since Brighton.
Yeah. Miggy. Gets it to Shar.
Come on.
Shar to Bowman. Dan Byrne. Here's ASM on the ball. ASM. Looking for someone. Finds his Longstaff. That was Chris Wood. Chris Wood ball to Miggy Almiron, who does a nice job controlling that.
See if this is at home.
Ball in. Longstaff.
Someone get their head on it.
Oh, damn it! Longstaff, way too heavy, and now we gotta rework the whole attack. Here's Trip. Trippier.
On trips.
Oh, a clash of heads. Johnny and Willock inside the box.
See, man.
Oh, back of the. Oh, Jesus. I think that might be Willock off.
Ow.
If he's got to pass the concussion protocol, both of them. Ow.
Well, in fairness, Willock says he's all right, but
Good.
Neto maybe. Stop showing the goal. Yes, it was a good goal, but come on.
Fucking nutmeg Willock. Longstaff is absolutely shocking.
Honestly, Murphy would have a better game at this rate.
That's not saying much. Steve, do you think Duke will come on after halftime for Wolves? Who?
Hole.
Duke Hole? I don't know.
Eddie's taking the knee.
He's a player.
You can tell if Eddie's quiet, he's thinking of something.
Yeah. With Shelby out and Bruno, you can see we need another midfielder as well as a winger. 100% agreed with that. Take Willock off with concussion sub, please. Possibly.
Willock's been putting in. Oh, it was Otto, not Neto.
Maddie is the better Longstaff. I don't think either of them are good enough for where we want to be.
And both of them will probably get loaned out soon. See?
They'll both probably leave on freeze. Joe Linton cross in just a bit too heavy there, but great recovery from Miggy to salvage that. It's Trippier. What a move, Trip. Gets the better of Otto there, to be fair.
Oh, go on, Trip.
Cleared out. Longstaff tries to put in some effort. Nothing on Miggy. Play on, says the ref, correct. No, he doesn't, the fucking asshole.
Really?
Are you serious?
Oh, this ref is...
Whatever.
How are we losing to Wolves?
Take Willock and Longstaff off. This is so obvious we need another midfielder. Who the hell on the bench? That's the only problem with taking them two off. On the bench, we're so light. Like, what midfielder could we possibly bring on who's a midfielder we could bring on?
Fraser.
Ryan Fraser at midfield? I like him off the wing much better, though.
That's that thing. Come on. We need something.
Playing some nice passes, but we have a powder puff attack, lack creativity in midfield. Why we let Paqueta sign for West Ham. Yeah, that is disappointing, but we'll see. We'll see. We need another midfielder and right winger. Absolutely. Elliot Anderson attacking mid. You're right.
I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm just going to go to the bathroom.
No worries. No worries. So yeah, that was now we're at halftime. Ladies and gents, lads and lasses. So just edit that scoreboard there at second half. It's 1-0 Wolves at halftime. And both teams to me have been pretty decent in some respects, but Wolves, obviously, they've got the goal, so they deserve their lead, to be fair. Without Wilson and Bruno, this team seriously lacks up top. It's frustrating. Richie, Anderson, maybe play Matt Ritchie midfield or something like that, possibly. Look, I don't think Willock isn't at a horrible game, but he just certain moments he needed to do a bit better in. Longstaff, I just don't think he's good enough. I always want him to do well. Longstaff. But I seriously do not see how Longstaff is just gonna find this amazing. I don't know how he's gonna find this amazing vein of form. I really don't. I struggle to see it. Willock leaning wrong way. Keeper was screened. Exactly. That's one. Yeah. Anderson always scores in 8 games he's been in preseason. He stood out. I would sub on Elliot Anderson 100%. Because I don't think Longstaff has been good enough. Willock has had 0 service also. Their crosses into the box have been shocking. A lot of them have just been blocked and whatnot. We're actually playing well. It's just the quality is shocking without our main players. Exactly. Same. I would like to see Longstaff do well, but I think that's him at his best, unfortunately. He's just not good enough. Plain and simple. I'm always willing to be proven wrong, I guess, but I'm sorry. I don't think Willock is a Premier League player. Especially a higher achieving one. I just don't. I think Byrne's been fine, to be fair. I think Byrne has been fine. Doesn't even look like we're gonna get a goal at this rate. I don't think we'll get a goal. I'm thinking this will probably be a 1-0 now. Just because I don't think we've been playing very well. It's just a quality issue to me. Newcastle preparing a second bid for Ajax defensive midfielder Edson Alvarez, 40 million. Please get that done. Please get that done. Absolutely need to get that done. Longstaff is a championship player. Longstaff. Our defense is fine. It's the midfield and up front we are lacking. Exactly. Not really a fan of Mango Loco, but I got it. Once you've had one Mango thing, you've had them all. They're 199 now, ripping bastards. Yeah, no. Byrne is not a left back. We struggle in attack with him as a left back. That's a fair point, Shelton. That's a fair point. I will give you that. I don't know, maybe Jamal Lewis, but he's not even on the bench today, I don't believe so. Yeah, Lewis isn't even on the bench. Why are we giving 5-year contracts to Longstaff when he has been nowhere near standard we aspire to be? Exactly. That's exactly the point. Spot on, really. Shar for target, switch Byrne in target. Steve, come on, City 1-0, then Tune 3-1. We had target play and we had Bruno Guimaraes playing. So what changes would I make at halftime? I'd sub off Longstaff for Elliot Anderson. Plain and simple, really that. He deserves to play over Longstaff. It's just as easy as that, really. I think Longstaff's been poor. Probably a 5 or a 4. Longstaff off, Wood off, bring anyone on. Who would we play as a striker, though? I don't think Jacob Murphy's going to change this game in any way, in any sense of the word change. I don't think he's good enough either. I don't think Jacob Murphy's good enough. I don't really think Darlow is good enough. Manquillo, Sells, Dummett, Richie, Target. We've still got a lot of players that just aren't good enough. When ASM cuts inside, we'll need someone making overlapping runs. That's a good point. And Byrne just doesn't do that. Joe Lincoln's been stepping into that role, to be fair. Except Murphy, obviously. Fraser striker? Maybe. I don't know. My first priority wouldn't be subbing off Chris Wood. I just don't think he's gotten any service in. I think he's had our best chance of the game, which is really, really well saved by Jose Sa. Ryan Fraser, the only hope for the second half. I know it's only FIFA, but Inter Milan have just offered me $95 million for Alexander Isak. Ooh, wow. Shelton, that's why Willock should play as a 10 and make the late runs in the box like he did on his scoring streak. That has been the big difference. He's playing more of as an 8 nowadays. Play as a 10 for me. That's where I want to see Willock as well. All right, we need Ryan Fraser back. Come on, absolutely. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, and subscribe to the channel. Become a member. and go download the One Football app. The link is in the description below. So, yeah. We'll talk a little bit about Wolves here, too. I think Wolves have been very, very good today, to be honest. I think Moutinho's done his job extremely well. Ruben Neves, what a great goal that was. Nunes also has been involved in a lot of their play going up the pitch. So Gonzalo Guedes and Neto have also done pretty well, in my opinion. Jimenez has been all right. He's trying to come back from that awful head injury, but I just don't think he looks like himself, to be honest. Like the button, he's drunk already. I love Steve. Like, I'm not really drunk. No, I'm definitely not drunk. I'm not like seeing. It's not like slowing down. I have some Malibu and Fanta. I'm drinking that.
I was hearing you, by the way.
What?
Whilst I was away, I was hearing you. Who do you play in striker? And I was thinking maybe try Joe, but I know what his ethic is like up front.
Yeah. I think we're going to have to keep Chris Wood up front. I mean, maybe. Look, I don't even think he's been that bad. I'd probably give him a 6 out of 10, to be honest.
Sub on. I think Eddie will sub on Target and Anderson, just to see how they do. Because Target actually goes for chances like Trippier, whereas Byrne and Botman just stay where they are.
Yeah. Let Longstaff go for free. Give him to Sunderland. Both shite. Honest to God, I've given up on the Longstaffs for quite a while now. I just don't see them ever playing well for Newcastle at the level we need them to be.
It's annoying.
I don't think we have played that bad. I kind of agree with that. As usual, the ref is a disgrace, and Willock missed a sitter. Willock did miss a sitter inside the box.
The short pull was definitely a penalty, but we're never going to get that away from home.
And we shouldn't be relying on penalties to bail us out either.
Yeah.
Yeah, but fellas, if we take off Longstaff for Anderson, who's going to play defensive midfielder? I mean, Longstaff hasn't been doing great at that role. Elliot Anderson gets busy all around the pitch, so that's probably why we're looking at Edson Alvarez from Ajax, who is a defensive midfielder by trade. So yeah, I just don't think we've been good. I don't know. How do you see the second half playing out, Kieran?
Hopefully better. Hopefully getting an equalizer. And hopefully a winner. But hey-ho, miracles work in different ways. And
by the way, for anyone asking about Isak, I said I spoke about it earlier on. He just hasn't gotten his work permit in time.
You should just put a disclaimer. You should just put a disclaimer up here just saying Isak doesn't have his permit.
Fair. Almiron is not good enough and not will be. See, I thought Almiron was one of our standout players the first half.
Almiron's been going everywhere. He's been playing all over the pitch.
Yeah.
Just trying to get the ball, not giving anyone a time to breathe. That was the thing with Willock. He gave the players time to rest, and then that led to the goal.
How long is Bruno out for?
Probably just a game.
I hope it's just a game.
It is just literally a knock, I'm pretty sure.
Joe Linton up front, possibly.
I mean, that's what he was until we played Norwich.
Midfield.
That's what it was until we played Norwich last season.
Credit is due for Almiron. He's improved since preseason started. Yeah, I do. I do agree. I do agree with that.
Maggie's done more than Jack Grealish has done in his entire Man City career.
Yeah.
Captain his country, 6 preseason goals.
Yeah.
A few of those Paraguay. So yeah, he's not been too.
Playing with 3 center backs better than Byrne as a left back. Possibly. Almiron has done okay today. I thought he was a standout player, to be honest.
Maxi's been all right today as well.
Maxi also, yeah.
He's been trying to get into like different areas and trying to get the ball in.
The guys that have pissed me off today are probably Willock at times and Longstaff, just because Longstaff is just not good enough. So
yeah,
I don't know, man. I just don't. I just don't see it. Really don't. Should have taken that 50 mil from Man United. Crazy that 4 or 5 years ago they were willing to buy Longstaff from us for 50, or was that Sean?
I think it was Matty. Matty.
Love Miggy. His problem is he's running everywhere trying to mop up others' mistakes and not staying in attack. That's the thing. That's the thing. Like, he has to do that essentially. Who's better, McTominay or Longstaff? Oh.
Longstaff.
Oh.
I mean, think about it, Steve. We're talking about McTominay, right? Who only works well when he's playing with Fred.
No, he's shit with Fred. McTominay's absolutely crap with Fred.
I don't really care. I don't really give two shits what Man United do.
I don't either. Oh, God, who's worse, Mickey or McTominay or Longstaff? Oh, Jesus. I think McTominay is ever so slightly worse. I don't want either of them.
Considering Longstaff
will score because we're slagging him off. I hope fucking.
I swear to God, if he does, then we'll just take back everything we say. We're just like, oh my God. Oh.
I'd say Sean is better, but Matty is worse.
Why can't we just do what Man City did yesterday?
That's the problem with Longstaff, though. The loose passes. The problem with the loose passes is that they're in attacking areas where we're trying to keep the play going, and he just misplaces one of them completely, or it gets blocked when he has tons of time to think about it. Second half, here we go. Yeah, it's starting in a minute or two.
We're gonna go. I can tell we're gonna go all full guns blazing.
Yes, Chester. I'm working on that right now, actually.
I actually don't know how that didn't go in, that chance from Neto in the first few minutes. Like, they curled over. No, Chester. He's lifting up his t-shirt.
Chester, can I be a mod? Yes, you can be a moderator, Chester. There you go. I just added you as a moderator, my friend. Mings is worse. Oh, God. Tyrone Mings is shit.
No wonder he lost his captaincy. And John McGinn got it.
Yeah. As predicted, the game is being won in midfield. I said that before the game, too. The midfield three of Wolves is better than ours by some distance.
Look at Alan just staring at them as they warm up. He's just like, I'm going to kill each and every one of them.
I hope he does, man. That'd be fucking amazing.
Graham Jones speaking to Edward John Frank Howe. And Jason Tindall. Second half about to kick off. Well, the Magpies get an equaliser, or at least 2-1.
Off for me.
Come on. It's just kicked off for me.
How the hell are we going to score 2 goals? That's my question for you, my friend.
I mean, we did it against City.
Yeah, but that was at home. That was with Wilson. That was with Guimaraes. And those guys have a huge difference. Let's not kid ourselves.
You know how we are in the second half, though. Oh, what was that? Right. Longstaff.
I hope we get 2 goals.
Didn't give them gaps.
Yeah. Well, that's been also a problem. Here's Neto. Neto gives it to Nelson.
Go to it, Burn.
Semedo to Neves. And Longstaff tries to win it there. Good effort from him, I guess. I can give Longstaff credit for something.
For Christ's sake, we're just hitting our own players at this point.
We need a new striker, yeah.
We've got one.
Isak. Trippier, yellow, it looks like.
For what? What's he done?
Or sorry, not for Trippier.
Tell you what, I'm surprised we've not seen a certain individual that starts with C in the chat.
Oh yeah, the Chugga guy.
Yep, I'm surprised they've not shown up.
You know what's hilarious? He's predicted 9-0, and there have been 2 this weekend.
Yep. The funny thing is, though, he has 1-something million subscribers, and yet he's choosing to come here.
Sake! Oh no, that's a red. Oh shit! To me, that's a straight red.
Oh, piss! If this is a red, we're fucked.
That's a red.
If this is a red, then the game's gone. If this is a red, and we haven't been given a penalty in the first half, then this is VAR's gone.
Nah, but Kieran, I'm just I take your point.
If he goes to the monitor, it's going to be a red.
That's a red for me.
I thought they weren't allowed to look at it if it was a yellow.
No, because it could possibly be a straight red. They can't review a yellow card, but they can review if it's a possible yellow or a possible red. Sorry.
Nice fine, just get up. Put some ice on his. Put some ice. In fairness, he's going for the ball, but then it just moves.
But the problem is, Kieran, with any challenge, you should never have your studs up. That's the problem with that challenge.
But I don't think he was anticipating Neto or whoever it was coming in. So,
but again, the problem with that, Kieran, if the studs are showing, that's a problem. Even if it's accidental, even if the situation was here and now it's there, the studs should never be exactly like Trippier's last week.
How messed up would we have been if that was a red card for Trippier?
Oh yeah.
I don't even want to think about that. Oh, come on. Get on with it.
Not a red.
3 minutes injury. Thank
Not
Christ.
a red. Wow, we dodged a bullet there. I'm telling you what, if I was a Wolves fan, I'd be fine.
You'd be furious.
Dodged a bullet. Absolutely dodged a bullet there. Jesus Christ. Wow. All right, well, let's take advantage of it then.
And now 3 minutes have been wasted.
Wow, we dodged a bullet.
I swear to God, we're all saying we dodged a bullet and we go down 2-0.
Not a red saved their fucking asses. Yeah, it did.
Come on.
Yeah, get away with it. Not a red. Again, what I tell you guys every time there's a stream, every time there's a Newcastle game, there's shit refs. Or any Premier League game, any game in England, the refs are shit and they don't know what they're doing. We're lucky that we got away with it. But if that was against us, we would be screaming and howling for a red. Like, big time. So, that's mad. You usually don't see refs go against a VAR. And he's made the incorrect choice. That's what VAR's for. If he went to the screen and had a brain in between his 2 ears, he'd give him a straight red.
Good block.
Johnny Poole, the Sheik, had a word with the lads in the bar room. He did.
Did you see the block from the free kick? Squares would straighten them pass. Bang. Schreider didn't take his heat off.
Cross in from Wolves.
Get the ball.
Worse.
Ooh.
A shot for getting away with one. A shot for getting away with one. You know what? We aren't going to score today. So you know
Go on, Willock.
I think a shot is deserved.
You say that and watch us just score from this counter attack. Or
I hope I'm fucking wrong, but I don't think we're going to score today.
Go on, Joe.
Wild Dead Wolf. It was not a red card. It was not a red card.
ASM brought to the ground by 2 players.
Yeah.
And then Joe Linton being a dad again. Just like, give me that ball.
Cheers to English refs being fucking dog shite.
Oh, get up. You're seriously down from a shove. Is he taking the piss?
Right. That's a yellow.
He taking the piss. The guy that went down.
Legend. And you know what? How about this, guys? How about this? So for likes right now, we are
71.
We have 95 people watching, and we are at 59 likes as of right now.
Go on. Free kick. Go on.
If we get the likes up to 70, I do another shot.
Oh, come on. Go on, Nat. Go on, Maxie. Maxie, keep going. For Christ's sake, man. Why have we got two people fighting him? Get to it, Botman. Get him, Miggy. Maxie on the outside. Lays off to Miggy. Oh, God! Oh! Almost an own goal from Collins. Almost an own goal, but we've got the corner. That's great play, though, from ASM to lay off Miggy.
Holy shit, we've already got 69 likes.
Wait.
I said that literally 2 minutes ago. Oh, my God. I said that literally 1 or 2 minutes ago, and 10 likes just like that. Fuck,
right, come on, Trips. Come on, Trips. Come on, Trips. Come on, Trips.
70. I got to take a shot. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button.
Oh, see if Shar was there. Bang! Rocket.
And you know what? Also, all right. Also, let's see. So let me get my first shot out of the way, friends. I'll have Kieran do the commentary while I.
Yes, I'll get on with it. It's played out to Shar, laid off to Joelinton, ASM on the outside of the box to the left, laid off to Shar, to the back to Trippier. Trippier gets a shot off blocked, but
Shar!
Willock has it. Laid off to Shar. Shar takes a shot, but it's just wide. Oh.
75 likes. There you go.
It's definitely better. It's definitely better. Oh, it took a deflection. Oh, wait, no. No, it didn't. Oh, wait, no, it did take a deflection, so we've got another corner.
Corner Newcastle. So, all right, guys, while I prepare this shot,
come on.
If you get the likes up to 100, I'll do
Trippier
another.
Brings it in. It's booted away.
All right, so here's number
Neves chasing it. Willock pushes him off the ball.
For 70 for 70 likes. Here we go, guys.
Throw into Newcastle, I think. It's taken very slowly. Trippier throws it in to the back.
All right, there's shot number 2.
Something catch your attention? Oh, that's a great ball from Maxi all the way over to, I think, Trippier. More players getting in the middle. Lays it off to... Oh, Longstaff. Byrne gets it, lays it back off to Maxi with a flick. Maxi trying to do his fancy trickery. Why is Willock not moving? Willock's just standing watching it. Goes back to the defence. Botman lays it off to Shar. Shar plays it back to Botman. Botman long ball all the way over to Trippier. Trippier's got one man on him.
Here's my new thing, guys. Here's my new thing. Get the like button to 100 or 3 new members.
Joelinton. Byrne. Saint-Maximin. Lays it off to Wood. Oh, what's Wood doing? Brings down Wolves player in the box.
Oh, God.
Honestly, that was great play as well. I want to keep this run going. Oh, great. Sa's been shoving Wood out the way.
98 likes. There are 98 people watching. Let's get it to 100.
Get it to 100. Come on. Passes into the box. Trent Alexander with 70. Kieran Trippier with 52 and Kevin De Bruyne 50. That's impressive.
That is.
We're into the back. Byrne with the ball. Has one man challenging him. ASM has the ball, lays it off to Joelinton. Joelinton tries to give it back, but there's a bit of kerfuffle, but it goes out for a throw-in, I think, to Wolves.
I think we've improved this second half, Kieran.
Oh, definitely.
I think so.
We've had more chances.
Yeah.
Let's just never wear this kit again. It's bad luck.
Yeah.
I'll go. Sean Longstaff trying to catch them on the counter.
We got 77 likes. We got 23 until I have another shot.
Miggy gets the ball, lays it to the side where Joelinton is. Saint-Maximin makes the run. Woods making it into the middle. Alan, come on. Laid off into the inside by Wolves. Joe tries to get a boot out, but it's too far.
Steve drinks. Nobody does it better.
What is Nick Pope doing?
Yeah, what was? Oof.
Why is Nick Pope a centre back?
Excuse me. Ooh.
Yep. Come on, why are we not scored yet?
Steve is going to be rat-arsed by the end of the stream. Well, if I've had 2 or 3 shots, I forget.
You'll be off your heat if we.
No, I said I took a shot because we avoided a red card. Then I took another. I poured a bit too big of a shot, so I did half and half.
Oh, great ball! Who's there? Nobody's there. Go on trips.
I've got 3.
Go on trips. Get that ball. Ref. Trippier brought down by number
78
7.
likes.
Neto.
There you go.
Neto booked.
78 likes. There you go. There you go.
That was Trippier's ball, and then Neto's just like, no, stay down on the ground. Like bang. So Neto has been booked.
I'm surprised he knew what rat-arsed meant. Impressive. I'm assuming it just means drunk.
Drunk, like off your head. Brought into the box, but it's a Wolves player. Sean Longstaff trying to chase them down. It is into the defence area, but Shar just clears it off to Pope, and he boots it far up the field. But Wolves get it straight back, sadly. Wolves on the attack. Good long ball, but it's to Pope's left, and he's able to just save that with no pressure at all. Kieran Trippier with the ball. Lays it off to Joelinton. Joelinton tries to find some help. Lays it off to Longstaff, Christ above. Lays it off to Willock. Back to Longstaff. To Willock again. Willock to Shar. Long ball over. Tried to get to Miggy, but Woods there to try and get the ball back. It's flipped
not
over.
Very good. To be fair to you, Seth, this isn't very good. This isn't very good, really.
Miggy trying to chase the ball around. The ball is laid off to the right side. Flick to the defense.
It's 59. I'm at 59-40.
I'm at 59-37. Long ball into the back, trying to find Saint-Maximin, who was making a run. Now with Chris Wood trying to track down with the ball. Joelinton's tracking down as well. Oh, why? Fuck off. Everything we do to a Wolves player, play is stopped. Bullshit.
Dan Byrne putting Nelson Semedo on his ass.
Good. Wolves on the attack again. It clips off of Shar's boots.
Oh, man.
But Wolves still hold the ball. Playing tries to go for the shot in, but blocked by Trippier. Wood trying to chase back. The ball is just outside the D of our half. Saint-Maximin trying to get it laid off to Byrne.
God, I don't see how. I don't see.
Botman kicks it out for a corner to Wolves.
How many likes we got? We got 80. 20 more to go till I take another shot, my friends.
You're going to be rat-arsed if we score and win. But I don't see us winning right now. I mean, in fairness, we've been not bad, but we just need to try something.
I think we've been a bit underwhelming.
I'll take a draw at this point.
ASM. Oh, I
Ball
would.
in.
I don't usually say
ASM
that
gets
either.
the ball. Well, he had the ball. Anyway, Botman leaves it for Trippier to deal with. Nick Pope sends it long. Chris Wood making the run
coming from.
to follow Semedo, who leaves it off to Sa. Wood's going to try and follow. Saint-Maximin's running in pursuit to
likes.
catch them out. Joe Linton is there trying to get the ball down at the right side. Well, go on, Willock. Go on, Willock. Willock trying to wrestle the ball out. Longstaff heading it out for another throw. Oh, no, it was Byrne.
To be fair, Adam, we did have a chance early on.
Matty Longstaff taking off his purple warm-up thing.
Fucking Matt Longstaff is not the answer.
Matty Target gets in there, Lewis. He's not even racing anymore.
Oh, Target? Oh, I'm sorry.
Target taking off his warm-up jacket.
King Kong, disgusting oil money FC.
Get lost. King Kong, I bet you support Man City, then who the hell are you?
You can go fuck yourself, buddy. I don't really care either. I really
support
don't
Wrexham
care.
or something. You support Accrington
No, he
Stanley.
probably supports fucking Leighton Orient or fucking Walsall.
They haven't experienced Premier League football.
I don't give a shit. King Kong, man, get out. Bro, yeah, I know, right? Loads of time. Give Maxi a push up, need a goal, absolutely. Anderson. Elliot Anderson needs to be subbed on. Straight up.
Anderson would probably score at this rate. Come on. Good. Trippier gets the ball off. It was almost about to go out for a corner, but Trippier boots it up the field. I think that's Byrne trying to wrestle. I don't know. Miggy trying to chase down the ball. It's laid off long, but Byrne's trying to catch them off target. He does. It goes out for a throw-in. I think this is where Target will be subbed on. I hope.
Oil money. We're literally owned by an investment fund. They're just good with money. They turn dirt into billions. Exactly.
Just went out for a Newcastle throw-in.
This B team needs to go, man. Look, I don't mind. You don't need to time out King Kong. I don't mind if he has stupid comments because it gets interaction. It's good for the channel. Any comment is good. Even if you hit the thumbs down button, it's interaction for the channel. So I don't really care what people do.
As long as get the ball back.
As long as there's
a shove outside the box. Byrne gets the ball from a Wolves counter attack, but it's just gone out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
Matty Target and Ryan Fraser coming on. Yay.
I mean, I'm not gonna cry if we time out King
Target
Kong.
on for Byrne.
You can do it if you want. I think it's funny when people try to come at us for being an oil
Target on for Byrne and Wood on for Fraser on for Wood. Fraser is a striker option. That's interesting. That's an interesting play.
Yeah.
Oh wait, maybe they're trying to get Maxi. I think that's what he's done. I think he's tried to maybe switch between Maxi or Almiron in the middle, with Fraser on taking one of their places. Which I think Almiron might be getting up front. Just
oil money is a Weasley racist move, bro. It is a little bit racist because you got the white. People think that money from Asia is dirty, but fucking if
Trippier.
Nobody's saying the Glazers have dirty money.
Longstaff back to Trippier.
Trippier
with the ball to Willock. Now to Longstaff again. Longstaff plays the ball over to Target. Target making a move. Lays it off to Fraser. Back to Joe Linton. Back to Fraser. Fraser trying to find a pass. Makes it to Target. Lays it off to Miguel Almiron.
Fraser.
The ball found out. Fraser gets the ball back. Fraser trying to find some passes. Lays it off into the middle. Nobody's there. It's headed away. Longstaff gets the ball back to, I think that's Trippier. Trippier all the way back to Byrne. To Willock. To Target. Only gets a tap on it though. It was a bit of a bad ball. Semedo tries to boot the ball, but it hits Ryan Fraser's back out for a goal kick. It's better play already now that Target's on. Isak's like, what's going on?
Guimaraes is joining Real Madrid next year. Yeah, in your dreams, buddy. Seth Blacklock, Sky Sports on Twitter, constantly posting, pasting on, or posting, paste, is that what it,
should be posting about how Shar should be off and Newcastle have these expensive players who aren't even playing. Big deal. Honestly, they will have a hissy fit if we make it to Europe, I swear to God.
He isn't. He just isn't, though, Mark, you gobshite.
Is Paul Marston running his mouth about us?
The problem is, it's still only it's a fucking 1-0 game.
Yeah. That's Pope's all day of the week, even though it was challenged. Pope lays it out of the box for some odd reason. Over to Joe Linton. Joe Linton looking for some players to lay it off to. Lays it off to Fraser. Fraser plays it back over to Target. Target finds Botman. Botman finds Shar. Shar looking for options. Lays it a long ball straight into the corner. Fraser with an impressive touch. Lays it off to Joe Linton. Joe Linton looking for some spaces. He finds Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin lays it off into the middle. Longstaff lays it off to Almiron. Almiron lays it off to Shar. Shar looks for the long ball into the middle, but it's headed away. Trippier tries to get this. Trippier boots it behind him and out of the goal. That's definitely better play.
Nothing to lose at this point. Come on, Chin, 2-1. I hope so, man.
At least another goal. Because we can't go to Anfield on a loss.
Yeah, because then they'll beat us.
Because then they'll destroy us, and they'll just do what they did with Bournemouth.
Good work there for Joel Linton. Finds ASM. ASM's taking a run, and he gets this.
Go on, look.
Good defensive work there from Max.
Come on, I'll get up. Shar's just like, can you get up, please? I didn't do anything. Tripper's like, hey, you all right there, pal?
I'd take a point now. Come on, you Maggies.
Oh, anything I'll take at this point. I'll get up. Why are players going down at the slightest touch? Joe Linton's done absolutely nothing. He's just bumped straight into him. Nothing.
He fucking... That's pathetic there from...
That's his own fault. He's now limping. He bumped into Joe Linton on his own terms. And he's acting like he's just been assassinated.
Shoot! Pen!
Have we got a penalty?
Should fucking be a penalty. Fraser is down in the box. We don't deserve anything from this.
Play is stopped. Fraser is... It looks like a clash of heads. That should be a fucking penalty. What the fuck's going on? What even is going on?
Oh, wait. Fraser... Wait, what?
In fairness, from the looks of it, Fraser gets shoved. Oh! Hits the elbow of Matthias Neves.
Yeah.
And then pushed over into Fraser.
Fucking hell.
So in retrospective, VAR should have a look, at least. Oh, great. Now another player's down. Oh, get on with it.
Bruno Lage playing Angry Birds on his iPad.
No, he's just drawing, and then he's going to show it to the bench behind him.
Thought that finish if we get a new midfielder and right winger. Yeah, I think we need that.
We just need something right here. I don't want to lose to Wolves, for Christ's sake. It's not even where it happened. It's not even where they had the clash ahead.
It's going to be like 5 or 6 minutes of added time.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
Come on.
Is it just me, or have Wolves been on the floor more than their feet? Damn right.
No, definitely.
Damn right.
Come on, even just an equalizer.
V for Vendetta. The game.
We just cannot go to Anfield on a loss.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop showing the goal. It happened at the start of the game.
This game is showing is we are still miles away from the top 6.
If we're losing to a team that haven't even won yet in the Premier League, then there's something definitely going wrong.
Yeah.
Don't give them their first fucking win.
It's going to be like 8 minutes stoppage time.
Oh, at least. Get on with the play.
Yeah.
This is all they're trying to do, just avoid conceding. Yet we've had plenty of chances for at least a penalty or something. And yet we're never going to get that away from home.
Good point there from Seth Blacklock. He isn't even showing for a pass, hiding again.
Right. Plays restart.
The 2 are off.
Botman.
Yes, they are off.
Shah looking for some options. Lays it back off to Botman. Botman looks for options as well. Lays it all the way to Target. Target lays it to Fraser, to Joe Linton. Joe Linton looks to try and get away, but it's dispossessed, as usual.
At least Aston Villa.
Nick Pope's a centre-back again. Nick Pope's a centre-back again, it looks like. Oh, great ball through in the middle. Fraser tries to get it to it, but... Oh, go on, Fraser, go on, Fraser, go on, Fraser. Over to Sa. Sa boots it long. All the way over to Botman. Botman heads it to Pope. Sorry, you can go.
2 things. Number 1, the question, realistically, how many years do you think Newcastle can become like Man City? I'm going to say 6. And number 2, I think the first Premier League manager to get sacked is Gerrard. For me, because it's 1-0 West Ham. Saeed Benrahma goal. Nice goal.
All right. It's not bad.
Here's Longstaff trying to get the pass on.
But who would even take there? Oh, great ball. Great ball in the middle.
Jesus Christ.
Almiron on the ground. No, nothing, ref. Nothing. No. Just continue play, even though he was knocked it. He was losing blood. He was everywhere. At least with Tranmere, we actually got a game where it was blood and guts.
Yeah.
That it took. Eddie's going for the ball. Come on, Eddie. Getting at these players, come on. Pull of the shirt again on Fraser, and nothing's been said. This referee is just shite. Who even is the referee?
We've got Neves, Ruben Neves. Yeah, there you go, man. There you go.
At least we won on opening day.
Lads, Longstaff is absolutely shocking. 100% agreed.
Score update, yeah. 4-0 for West Ham. Did you say it was Benrahma?
Oh, I might have.
It was 4-0.
No shape with that Wilson. He doesn't make it by himself, but we have such good direction with him on the field. It's shocking.
15 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Joelinton. Almiron.
Long ball over to the wide. Almiron chases it down.
Trippier. Willock. Come on.
Come on, Willock. Back to...
Oh! Miggy.
Bang.
Corner.
Come on. Get something from this. Come on. Willock, use your knee. Like you did against City. Just bang.
Corner in. Header. Oh! Maxi gets it.
Oh, how is that not gone in? Why is no one behind?
Oh, shit.
Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi. Go. Ref, no. This ref is fucking shocking.
He is shocking. Because we should have been down to we should have been down to 10 men, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Here's Willock. Willock looking to make something happen.
Come on, do something.
Trippier.
Trips. Over to Shaw. Trippier brought down to the ground, nothing said. Trippier back with the ball. To Shaw again, to Willock. Willock trying to get in the middle. Lays it all the way over to Target, who asked for the ball. Lays it to Fraser. Fraser sends it in the middle. Another corner.
Ref is a Mackham. Yeah, he fucking is.
Come on.
Piece of shit English refs. Just typical, man.
Sven Botman's pissed. Probably is. I'm so. Oh, see if Sven had more head on that. Jesus. Me and you would have been off our heads. God. Ball whipped into the box. Semedo gets to it first. Botman gets back to it when it lands on the ground. Laid off to Fraser. Fraser getting on the outside. Cross. Laid in. Sent away.
Hey, we're battling. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. We are fucking battling.
Fraser with the ball. Target
trying to get a shot on. Nothing.
Target trying to get the shot. Nothing. Fraser gets it back. Fraser fighting two players on his own.
Miggy!
Oh, go on, Fraser. Miggy! Come on.
Corner again.
It's play like that we need. That was just beautiful from Fraser, by the way. You see it. Just nutmegs them as he runs through. Come on. Someone get in front of them. Get in front of them. That's the thing. We're just going for the back post. Someone at least get in front. We've had 11 corners and they've had 3.
Yeah.
Come on. Botman in the air. Elbow to the head from into Joelinton. Go on, Maxi. Go on, Maxi. Ah! Long ball sent to Trippier. Trippier sends it back over to, I think, Longstaff. Botman. To Joelinton.
Oh! This is so fucking frustrating, man.
See if like, what is Longstaff doing? Why is he slide tackling? Why are we just not putting a challenge in? I wouldn't have been surprised if that went in because we were shocking on defense.
Anderson now on. Thank God.
Thank Christ on a bike. Rolling down the street.
Saint-Maximin! Miggy!
Come on, Alan.
Oh, it's blocked. Much more like it. Now I just need that final ball. Fucking Wolves are just blocking everything.
Fucking... Oh. That's pulling the shirt again. And he's taking him right out.
English refs are fucking pathetic.
Christ on a bike. It's got to go to fucking VAR at least. And it's another corner, but it's got to at least be checked.
Corner in. Blocked.
Of course it is.
Here's Neto, and it's 3-on-1. If they don't score here,
oh my, no.
Fucking miracle.
I fucking hate this game.
And they do. It's 2-0.
Saint-Maximin's back. Fuck, go away. That's offside by a mile. This is absolutely, it's criminal. Literally every player is talking to the ref. Don't do the pirate celebration. You did nothing all game.
Yeah, you could just shove over Fraser. No foul, apparently.
Yeah, shove over Fraser. Just do nothing about it. Honest to Christ.
Fuck me.
This ref is so criminal. My dad's just shouted, apparently it's disallowed. Thank Christ.
Disallowed.
Thank you.
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta get something to eat. They're like
Wolverhampton dickheads. Fucking disallow it, those cheating little dicks. Should at least be given a free kick or something. Come on, be disallowed. That's a definite shove. From Neto onto Fraser. It's just me at the moment. Definite shove. Get in. Fuck you, foot wolves. Get in there. Because I don't know if anyone's watching on the live stream, and watching the actual game. You can definitely see that Fraser's been shoved. But we need a goal at least. Come on. Oh, come on, please. Jesus Christ, we're going guns blazing. Elliot Anderson and Jacob Murphy. Jesus. Go on, Elliot. This is your Premier League debut. Get a goal. Oh, you would be praised as a legend if you got this. There's a substitution from both sides. Willock off for Murphy, Willock off for Anderson, and so who's been subbed off for who? Anderson's been subbed on, and so is Murphy. Oh no, the guy that scored against us last. Fuck's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, it was nice knowing you. Steve, are you back?
yes.
Elliot Anderson and Jacob Murphy subbed on.
Yeah, I saw on my phone. Header.
Free kick in. Go on. Anderson. Oh! See if he had any height on that. Almiron and Willock. Why you? Almiron's been putting every shift in. Should be Longstaff sent off. There's no way he's playing the full 90 minutes. He's been shite. Oh, go away. This ref is diabolical. See, you can even see in Eddie's face, he's like screaming at everyone, just this, that, the other.
Yeah.
This game should at least be 3-1 to us, because we've had so many penalties, if they were given by an actual proper ref that had a brain cell. Go on, Elliot. Go on, Elliot. Go on, Elliot. Go on. See, Elliot's putting in a shift and he's only been on the pitch 2 minutes. Chase it, chase it, chase it.
Well, Peter Wanks is fucking shit. He's a shit ref.
Is that the ref's name?
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake.
We need Madison and Fabiano Ruiz from Napoli.
Joelinton keeps it in, lays it off to Fraser. Fraser lays it off to Longstaff. And it's to the defenders. Of course it is. 2 players pressuring. Come on. And we've left. Oh, it's offside. Good. Fuck's sake. And why is Pope so far out? Again. Ali, you're not watching the game, mate. Just shut up. You're only complaining because you're at the bottom of the league. You're not in a position where we are. So why don't you pipe down and just wait until the end of the season? Ball in. And it's straight to the Wolves. And another sharp pull. Oh, this is bloody bullshit. Anderson lays it off to Murphy. Murphy, ball in. And it's Wolves again getting the ball. Why can we not get the ball just on someone's head?
Yeah, we should be down to 10 men, to be fair. We should, so.
I was expecting Wolves fans to be milking themselves with this. Wow, you won 1-0 against Newcastle. Big deal. Who do you play next? Couldn't even beat bloody Leeds. Come on. This play is just shit. Quick play. Fraser has the ball, lays it all the way to Murphy. Murphy moving in slightly with the ball. Trippier has the ball. Tries to find players around. Saint-Maximin's behind him, but nah. Lays it to Longstaff. What's he going to do? Lays it out wide to Wolves again. It's like he's playing for them. And now it's just, then Pope's another defender. Christ's sake, man. So unprepared. Honestly, why is it we lose Bruno and we're suddenly rubbish?
I don't know, man.
Honestly, we play these lot at home and we're going to absolutely destroy them. Well, don't even mention it, commentator. Like, it's not even funny. Like, why is he falling over? Do something, Joe. Come on. Oh, what? Oh, now you blow the whistle. Bit late now, ref. Christ's sake, man.
Yeah! Fucking saint-maximin.
Yes!
Oh.
No way.
What a goal this is, by the way.
No way. No way.
Volley from about 25 yards. What a fucking finish.
No way. No way. No way.
Well, play it then. Come on.
No way.
Get him a statue outside St. James's Park right now. Come on. Replay.
No way that's a goal.
Come on. Come on.
No way we actually fucking scored. No way.
Lewis! Master Burns is at the door for you.
To Murphy.
What's this for finish? What's this?
Bang. Oh my God! What a goal! What a goal! Saint-Maximin take a ball.
It's all a fucking
Get in there!
No.
Get in there!
Oh my God!
Fucking get in! Saint-Maximin. By the way, it's 8 minutes injury time. Oh, that has just put a smile on my face. Did you that goal though? Oh my God, mate! It was a terrible clearance, and then Saint-Maximin's like, I'm gonna be.
No.
I swear to God, Steve, if we get a winner, you're gonna go absolutely ballistic. You're gonna go down your street and just start celebrating. That is amazing play, by the way. And then Saint-Maximin, dosh. Oh, it's moments like that where you just love the game of football. Look at the Wolves fans are just like, oh, for fuck's sake. Steve, 8 minutes. Steve, listen. The thing is, 8 minutes injury time.
Oh my God.
If we can do something like
out. Shots. It's shot
time.
time.
What are they doing? What is going on? Didn't he give away a penalty? Oh, that's bullshit. What are they doing? It's not a penalty. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up. Please, Steve, play's been stopped. Apparently appeal for a penalty. It's not a penalty. He falls over.
Yeah, no.
Hey! Good.
Oh my
Where's
God.
that Wolves fan that was talking shit? Where are you now?
I know. Where'd he go? His team
Where'd
can't
you
win
go,
a
huh?
fucking game to save their lives, man.
I wouldn't be surprised if we win. Come on, get the ball.
It would be one of the most undeserving wins I've ever seen in football.
Oh, you literally, you will take your shirt off and run down the street if we score a last-minute winner. How many likes are we on right now?
We're on 89. Get it to 100, guys. And
Get it to 100, and if we get a winner, Steve will run down the street with his top off. Why is he blowing a whistle? He fell over. Go away, referee. Oh, Liam. Sam's going to be off his nut celebrating that goal, by the way. That's actually funny. Wolves have just been quiet now. They're just like, fuck.
Yep.
Yes, Trippier. Trippier sends the ball up the field. Saint-Maximin.
Lucky goal. No, he took that beautifully. There was nothing lucky about that goal.
Come on.
Legitimately nothing lucky about that goal.
Nothing lucky. It was just pure skill and
technique. Yeah.
and a terrible clearance.
Yep. A lucky goal is an own goal or some shit.
Oh, Fraser. Fraser's just like, whee! Oh, what's the chat saying? I just want to give them all a big, great hug. Look at Fraser. He's like, whee! Steve's just like looks like he's just. Steve looks like he's just woken up from a night. Where'd your glasses go? They were on top of your head a minute ago.
I don't know where they went. I don't even care.
They're just lodged in the roof.
I don't even fucking care, man. Fucking God.
Go on. Go on. Go on, Alan. Go on. No.
Oh, what a save. They saw a good, strong stop.
Oh, Alan, you'd have been praised as a hero if you scored that. Oh. Come on. In fairness, I'd have just laid it off to whoever was in the middle. I think it was Fraser.
Aston Villa lost. Good, the fuck.
Good. And West Ham won a game. Well done to West Ham. I actually like West Ham. They're not a bad team.
Yeah, I don't mind West Ham even.
Go on, Fraser. Oh, Fraser. Fuck's sake. He's 5 foot a wonder. ASM checking his leg. Please tell me he's not out.
Man United's fucking trash.
We know that. 3 minutes. Well, three and a half. Come on, we have time to snatch a winner. That is a great ball as well to Saint-Maximin. See, look at Fraser. Look at Fraser. He's just gone. He's like, give me that right now. Gaps in the middle again. Okay, whatever.
Joelinton.
Go on, Joe.
Thank you.
What was that ball? Taking the piss. Ali, you don't even support Wolves, so we don't even know who you're referring to anyway. So
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Yeah, how can you be better if we don't even know who you're talking about?
3 likes. Oh God, I gotta take another fucking shot.
Come on,
Jesus.
Get this, man.
All right, so let's set this a high bar here. Get it up to 130, and you get probably 6 shots out of me, man.
Come on, Alan.
Fucking
There's like 2.5 minutes left.
One of these fucking things,
Come on, Alan. There's 2.5 minutes. Just keep playing.
Almighty. Hey, we got the point so far. Let's get it, boys. If we score again and I get 100, all right, you know what?
Do it. Steve, we like to drink with Steve because Steve is our mate, and when we drink with Steve, he can down it in 8, 7. Oh, I did it. I forgot what the song was like. Come on, Murphy.
Just hit the bar.
Oh, we just hit the bar. Elliot Anderson. He'd have been praised as a hero. Oh. Come on, 2 minutes left. Come on.
Hey, Kieran, is that your dad, by the way?
Yeah, that was my dad that just walked in. He told me that we scored, and I was just like, "Oh my god, please no!" And then I walk through it, and I'm like, "Oh!"
We're gonna have the fan reaction show after this and scoring the players. Ask him if he wants to come on and give his. Oh, we almost scored.
Oh,
Holy
Elliot
shit.
Anderson. Oh.
Free kick into the box last minute. You know what this means?
Kieran Trippier. Free kick outside of the box. We need to win. No, he is on. Trippier's still on. How is he not scored that? How has he not scored that?
I don't care, Ali. I don't care. We got a fucking point somehow, some way.
I don't want to miss it.
You won't.
Yes, I will.
Steve, please drink the water or mixture with alcohol. Yeah. I got some water. Thank you, though, Wild Dead Wolf.
There you go, dog.
Looking out for me, bro. Yeah, exactly.
No, Trippier.
I don't support Wolves, bro. You support Man United. Just do it. This fucking guy.
Wouldn't be surprising.
9807.
Magpies.
Eddie Howe's Junior.
They were saying that he subbed on himself against Man City. Come on. Trippier scores are going to go absolutely. Oh, it is him.
Man United.
I just let them know it's the.
Too close.
Steve. Trippier's taken.
What?
For Christ's sake. Trippier taking the free kick. There's a free kick.
Yeah.
The last action, 99 minutes. Oh, absolutely, bro.
Keep begging us for our reserve goalie, Ali.
Oh, why is Trippier not taking? Never mind, it was Shaw taking the penalty, taking the free kick. Why would you not let Trippier take it?
That's a great question.
It was too close for Trippier.
Yeah, but
He gets the ball up and down. It was too close.
Yeah, but you can still put it in the air.
Too close. Just
Didn't
lose, all right.
Well, there. Just wait till next week. Mm-hmm. Been a great game apart for the last 15 minutes. Why would Trippier not take that?
Get the lights up, people. 130, and I take another shot. We're at 112.
Full time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Honestly, Trippier should have taken it.
Newcastle have only won one game. Yeah, well, guess what? We're still unbeaten, you fucking scum. Ali, you support Man United,
at least we have above 5 points.
Ali, you talk some shit. I don't know whether I offer toilet roll or mouthwash. I don't even know, bro. Look, we stole a point from Wolves. Absolutely.
We stole two, actually. We stole 2 points from them.
Yeah.
That's better. At least we're not going to Anfield on a loss.
You know what? My score prediction 1-1 was correct.
Oh, well. There you go.
Wow.
Honestly, see if Trippier had taken it, everyone would have gone ballistic. Oh, we're 7th.
Anderson,
That's okay.
Absolute quality. Yes. He tried taking the free kick off Trip against City. Feel off and get a life. Oh, yeah. Watch when we play you guys, bro. We're going to beat you both times. Anderson did more in 5 minutes. Yeah, you know why we're going to beat you both times? Because fucking Rafael Varane is injury prone, and guess what? Harry Maguire plays in Varane's spot. So you're fucked once Harry Maguire gets back in that team.
At least we can beat Brentford away from home.
We can.
At least we can beat Everton 3-1 at home.
Ali, bro, your center back, Rafael Varane, is injury prone. It's just like Callum Wilson. Abu Bella, good point, and could have nicked it at the end. The subs made the difference. I'm telling you right now, Matt Ritchie was excellent. Absolutely excellent. Rafael Varane, he's fit right now, but guess what? He's going to get fucking injured. He's injury prone. I'm sorry. Without Bruno and Callum Wilson, we managed to draw with a good performance. Could have been a team spirit. Win is sky high. I'd love to. Yeah, absolutely. 100%, bro. Big players missing. Great point in the after magic from ASM. 2 great goals, to be fair. Ronaldo jumping off the sinking ship. All right, we'll see when we play. Thanks to join the stream. Give me 1 sec on the link, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Jesus. It's 117 likes. 117. Now 121. I need 130 for another shot. Oh, God.
Ali, we'll see you October 16th. We'll come to your ground and teach you a lesson.
Absolutely. Manchester was this fair. Chris Wood walks in the minute.
Because Christ, we've given City what Man United couldn't do in the past 2 years, an actual proper game.
Yeah, 100%, bro, 100%.
You can even beat Brentford away from home. So,
really your reactions are legendary. Thanks again. No problem. Connor Chalmers, I absolutely can't believe Trippier didn't take that free kick. Could have won it. Why let Shar take in that situation? That's true. Manchester is red, made it always will be. Yeah, guess what? You've gone trophyless in 5 years, and in that time, Man City probably won 20 fucking trophies. So I think you've got to wake up and smell the coffee a bit. Longstaff's knees dropped. Elliot Anderson needs to start.
He does.
He does because he's quality. At the end of the day,
he's 10 times better than Longstaff. He was only on 5 minutes.
Yeah. I absolutely can't believe Trippier didn't take the free kick. Martial is injury prone as well. Next clips, man. Yeah. Chris Tusman, just those things.
Wood was okay. He did his best, getting into the areas.
The Scottish connection turned the game around.
Yeah. Give me a 60.
City are an oil team, mate. Without money, they're nothing. Well, guess what? You spend money like fucking dickheads. You're useless at spending money. You're terrible at it, actually. You're terrible at it. Hey, what's going on? What's going on, man? How you doing? How you feeling after that game?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, that other guy you were talking about, I just blocked him from the chat.
I don't care.
There's no point
the thing is about comments is that it actually helps out the channel because it's engagement.
True.
So I don't really care. He can talk his shit. I don't care.
Yeah, but anyways, in terms of the game,
yeah,
I think it's just one of those games where we just had to grind it out. We had 13, 14 corners, and it was only the Anderson one that really troubled in the end. So we could have
first half we were diabolical.
Yeah.
Second half we actually had a chance.
Thankfully VAR came in at the time when they supposedly scored the second goal. Yeah. So, yeah. But, I mean, a point is a point. Still unbeaten. That's better than Man United.
Exactly.
Actually above Man United in the league, actually.
Yep, so, 6 points. Yeah. I think that's us on.
Yeah. And, I feel like today we weren't great, but hopefully
it's something to improve on.
Yeah. I mean,
then we'll go away to
Anfield.
Liverpool on Wednesday, and then hopefully give them the exact same thing we gave City.
Yeah, hopefully.
An actual game that they enjoy. Because literally, you could probably tell that Liverpool were scoring for fun and they were really enjoying a challenge.
I mean, I wasn't even surprised they won 9-0. Like, it's one of those 9-0 results that just isn't that surprising. So, I mean, that's good for Liverpool. Hopefully, we can give them a game. I mean,
yeah, that's all I'm hoping for, to be honest.
I know there's like some weird stat whereby if, let's say, we beat Liverpool on Wednesday, I believe, it would be since April 2017 that Liverpool lost.
That we won 2-0 at home.
So, I mean,
we won 2-0 at home that game, I think.
And if we can do what we did against Man City, things can happen. But to be honest, I expect us to lose. To be honest,
I think we won 2-0.
Lose that game too, but
we'll
didn't Wijnaldum score that?
Yeah, but in terms of my overall thoughts in the game, it's been very frustrating, especially like the one that was supposed to be a penalty for us. I don't know how that's not a penalty.
I don't know how we haven't had like 2 penalties at least.
Yeah, we had one against Man City and then
this
one against Wolves.
Man City.
Like, it's like nothing really goes our way. But thankfully, they all came our way when Wolves scored their second, basically.
I get why trying to get like Shard to put a ball in, but why would he not try and do what he did first game? Like put it in the corner where nobody can reach it.
Yeah, I think I hope. I mean, I don't know about the news on Bruno, whether he's injured or just resting.
I think it was just a knock all he took on Wednesday. So I'm pretty sure he's got to be back for.
Yeah, I think with the team we had today, I think a point I would have taken it, to be honest.
Steve, not gonna lie, I thought you were walking in with a Wolves. I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were walking in with a Wolves shirt, and you were just like, "Yeah, fuck you guys."
Nah. I mean, to be honest, I really thought throughout the game, even though we didn't have the quality up front, we had much more chances than Wolves. So, we at least have to have at least 4 goals for a goal of the month. Yeah,
because Shar's goal,
was amazing against Nottingham Forest. Yeah,
Wilson.
Wilson's one was kind of just a flick, and
this one today, the ASM one. But I mean, it's good that ASM finally gets his return.
Possibly, Wilson's goal against City, because it was an amazing play.
Oh yeah, the out of the boot goal. Yeah. I mean, it's good that ASM finally got his goal.
Well, guys, look at it this way: we're still unbeaten in the Premier League this season.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, even though it's just 6 points, but hey, it's better than.
Oh, I'm so glad we didn't lose.
Better than Man United, I'm
so glad we didn't lose to a team in the bottom 3.
Yeah, and my God, Wolves look dreadful.
Oh, they were.
I mean, they had their chances, and fair play, they scored from a long range.
Fair play.
About that,
bullet from Neves, yeah.
But they're very, very.
Not Megan Miggy as well. Like, nothing could be done.
Oh, yeah, there was one.
No, it was Willock key nutmeg.
I think I forgot who played the pass, but it was like that sort of ball in where you could like just hit it across. But then Almiron decided to turn back to get on his left foot. I'm like, why not just take a touch and then smash it with your right foot?
That's the funny thing. We used all 5 of our substitutions, and Wolves only used 3.
Yeah.
I think Eddie actually gets into the players, like tells them to shut the fuck up and listen to me. We're gonna do this now. We've just gone 1-0 down. So you there, that there, and then just everyone's like, right, got it, done. Because literally when Matty Target was subbed on, we were so much.
Yeah, better. I think the game changed when we made our subs. To be honest, unfortunate for Anderson, he didn't get his goal at the end, but.
Yeah. Who was that trying to join, by the way? Connor.
Yeah, Connor. Just give him. I think his camera's taking a minute. I'll just wait on that. But we'll get into scoring the players. So I'll start off with Nick Pope. I'm gonna give him a 7 today.
Not bad. I'd give him a 6.
There's nothing he could have done with the what is it, Neves goal.
Nothing he could have done. Absolutely.
Yeah.
For some odd reason, he was playing like a centre back. He was playing like a centre back most of that second half, like putting the ball out from outside the box, which you shouldn't be doing anyway.
Yeah.
So you guys agree about a 7, 6?
Yeah, 7's all right. 7's all right.
Apart from their goal, to be honest, Wolves weren't that like attacking. To be honest, it was mostly just us trying to break them down, and then they just defended well, except for the goal. So yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Kieran Trippier. Kieran.
Oh,
grade him. What do you?
Kieran was all right. He was definitely trying to get the team to like turn on and just try and move them up the pitch. So I'll give him an 8. Like he was being a captain and telling the players to like get up the field and just try and do something. Because when they went 1-0 down, like he was just like, can we just turn on and just go up the field?
Yeah. No, I thought Trippier was. It seemed like today he was contributing a lot defensively.
Yeah, I mean, it was really worrying when it felt like he pulled his hamstring or anything, but he played the whole 90 minutes. So hopefully that's.
Remember when we were all worried about him on Wednesday when he tried to shoot the ball, but then defender came up, so he just did his foot and he's like, "Ow!"
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were all shitting ourselves when that happened.
Yeah, and especially what happened to Emil Kraft.
Yeah,
it wouldn't look good, but.
Yeah, there's nothing.
To be honest, I do expect on Wednesday you should have Would I start Isak? Possibly, maybe, or probably. If not, halftime sub, depending.
Connor, what'd you make of Trippier?
I mean, I thought today again he had a pretty decent game. I thought. Maybe it was because of the knock he's picked up. Some of his deliveries weren't as good as they usually are. And I can only think, as I said in the comments, that he's not taking that free kick at the end because he was feeling that knock. But I could not believe for the life of me he didn't take it. It was right in the perfect zone for him to take it. And you thought, what a chance this is. He takes this. He's taken 4 free kicks for us in his time. 3 of them have directly led to goals. I mean, why would you not take it? Shah takes it, and it's a pretty poor free kick. It's not even on target.
And it was the same place where he scored his wonder goal against Forest.
Exactly,
roughly. So I even if he was taking the goal, why did he not try and put it where nobody can reach it?
Yeah,
in the corner. Bang, and then runs over at the fans and just goes, "Hello."
Well, can you imagine it? The reaction would have been unbelievable. The fact we were even in a situation where we could win it, albeit.
Because trust me, if that was me in Shah's boots, I would have tried to at least put it in the corner, and then if I had scored, I would have knocked over the corner flag. I would have jumped the advertising boards, and I'd be hugging one.
I got so excited there.
His internet went, but
would you agree, Connor, with the 8 out of 10?
For Trippier, yeah, I'd give him an 8 out of 10. I think he was defensively solid. He was still getting himself involved in getting those tackles and those blocks in, even with an injury. So it shows the desire he has. So I think it's a solid score.
Very good.
Yeah,
very good.
I mean, Trippier was quite attacking. He was making those balls in. He was the one taking corners, even though most of them weren't even that threatening, to be honest. But fair game to him. Hopefully, he does well against Liverpool. Hopefully.
Yeah, 100%. Now we'll move on from Trippier and Connor. I will give you Fabian Schär, who should have been sent off. I don't know what you think of that. I thought he should have been sent off, to be honest. I think we dodged a bullet.
He definitely dodged the bullet, yeah. And it was it was one of his own making as well. He just loses that little bit of control of the ball when he goes in too rash, and how we got away with it, I don't know, because once VR were looking at it, and they were looking at it for quite a while, I was certain they were going to send the ref over to the screen. And we know what happens when the ref goes to the screen. He's almost always going to change his mind and go with whatever VAR has said. So I thought he could have been sent off. I also think in the game there was too many moments where when Wolves were attacking that we were kind of getting away with it a bit. Like Shar was at times he was doing okay and he was getting boxed in, but there were other times where he was being caught out of position and they were immediately hitting us on a counter, and just a waiver from them or a poor finish got us away with it. And the amount of times Nick Pope's had to come out, 30, 40 yards to clear a ball, he shouldn't have to do that. So I think Shah probably wasn't as great at the office, and then to top it all off, he hits one of the poorest free kicks and quite a massive anticlimax at 98 minutes in the clock when you're thinking, So I'd probably give him a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I was thinking the same as well. 6. Not his best game.
Not his best game, but you know what's crazy about this team is that holy fuck, I'm plastered. I have to literally give me a sec to collect myself. Okay. We got a result despite one of our better center backs being a little below average. You know what I mean? I think that speaks to the strength of this team. The strength of this team, like mentally. Like Sam West said, like a goal of the season type thing. Look, we battled during that game, and it's crazy that we can still get results away from home, even though one of our center backs has like a below average day. You know what I mean?
I mean, both of our away games this season haven't been that good, but when we play at home, we're like prime Barcelona basically.
Yeah.
So if we have that quality, hopefully with Isak or with Wilson playing, we could hopefully nick some more points away from home.
Yeah, but we need to, especially against teams like Wolves and and Brighton. I mean, the thing is, again today, Wolves, another team that we've played 8 times since they got into the Premier League and only beat once.
Won
all most other times. Same with Brighton, only ever beaten them once. And if we are going to kick on and get to that next level, we're going to have to learn to beat these teams more regularly. And I think until we had scored, I was actually sort of getting a bit frustrated because I was thinking this will be 2 away games in a row, 0 goals, barely a shot on target. For all the good play that we've and interchanging that we'd had at times. So we do have to kind of match up our home performances, which have been phenomenal, with the away performances. Because today, I mean, look, I don't care what anybody says. People might say, well, the Wales player makes a mistake. It's an absolute wonder goal because there's no way, even with the fact that it's a poor clearance, Saint-Maximin has got no right to thunder that into the bottom bag. But he did, and thank Christ. It was the only time in the match we actually got a clean shot through where there wasn't a block, where the keeper, because the keeper didn't have to make a save, albeit, and I know we'll come to him later, I cannot believe Joe Willock failed to get a shot on target when he's about 8 yards out.
There's no one putting any pressure on him. You're talking about in the first half.
The penalty supposed the one, right?
Yeah.
That one should have been at least on target. At least make the goalkeeper work. Maybe. I mean, if he scored, we don't talk about the penalty call, or whatever. But at least put it on target. At least trouble him, and if he saves, cool, and then we call for a penalty.
Agreed. All right, I'm too drunk to do this, so I'm just gonna give you guys the scores, and I'll tell you if it's high. All right, Sven Botman, I'll give that to you. 10 to 10.
You can say 10. 10.
10.
Say 10.
All right.
Yeah.
Does Botman get a 10 out of 10?
To be honest, I think Botman played really well in this game.
I give him an 8.
Yeah, I think 8, 9.
8.
I mean,
What would you
there
go
wasn't.
with? 8?
I would go with 8, 9,
Okay.
8.5.
I would go 8. Right. Mm-hmm. Maybe split it in the middle and do 8.5, I suppose. But I think 8's probably fair.
Yeah, I think Botman was probably our best defensive player today, I would say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I thought it was very impressive. Look, I think so far, I know it's very early, but the 45 million that we paid to the 45 million that we paid to Lille for this guy, has he not been worth every single penny that we've paid to them? I mean,
Yeah,
seriously,
because
the guy has been class for us.
especially when Matt Target was out for the Brighton game, for the was it the Man City game. Botman
Yeah.
has come in and has actually, it felt like he was already part of the system for like a year already.
Yeah.
So to have a player like Botman who can even cover when Byrne is playing as the left back, I think that shows that we do have very good defensive quality in our team. So
Fair enough. Connor, what were your thoughts on Sven Botman? Do you think he's been worth every penny so far for Newcastle? I think he has been.
I think so, yeah. I think there's a lot more to come. I mean, it's only his, fourth game in the Premier League. It's, so he'll still have adjusting to do. Given he's came from a league that is certainly a step down for the Premier League, and realistically. So
Sure.
I think, I don't think you can have any complaints with Botman just now. And we do look more defensively sound than I think we have for a while. I think you've seen a sort of glimpse of what it used to be like when we played Tranmere during the week, and obviously all the changes were made. And don't get me wrong, fair play to Lascelles then, obviously broken those and continues on. He's still wears his heart on his sleeve in that respect. But we've seen glimpses of some of the problems we used to have. So I think we're looking at a solid unit, and Botman's he's a key component to that, because he's a kind of player, if he gets injured, we could be bang in trouble.
100%. No, I think depth in the squad is of. Sorry, I think the squad is definitely questionable, to say the least. I think we've got a few players off the bench that can do a job, and I think Botman today was huge, and against Tranmere he was huge, because Tranmere in that game were putting on the pressure. So about an 8 out of 10 works for me. 10. I'll give you Dan Byrne.
Well, you put 7.5. I think 7.5, 8. Okay, I guess I would say 7, 7.5.
I thought he was solid. Was solid, man. I thought on the ball he looked pretty good. I don't know. Elaborate on me. I can't think. Go on.
I mean, I think for Dan Byrne, to be honest, it's not his natural position. To be honest, I would like to see him play as a center back and have more Matt Target. I personally would have thought that Matt Target would start. But, Dan Byrne coming in as left back in the past 3 games, apart from the Gundogan goal from the Man City game, I think Dan Byrne has been quite decent as a left back, even though he's not as attacking as Matt Target is. But I think he at least puts in a shift, a left back. But I would much rather see him as a center back.
Yeah, I would too, but the thing is that I think when you look at Wolves' lineup, and especially Pedro Neto, I think we needed a guy to definitely keep him quiet. And to be honest, Dan Byrne did his job today. I'm trying to remember the goal. I don't think he was at fault for the goal. The one weakness in Dan Byrne's game, obviously, is that at left back, he isn't the modern fullback, I would say. He isn't the modern fullback where he's up and down the pitch, and he's not always giving ASM time to. He's not giving those support runs to run past him, sort of thing. That's just not in his game. He's a defensive left back, and that's fine by me, because I think we needed him today, to be fair.
I think the thing that surprised me is I wasn't expecting, when Matt Target was getting warmed up and was about to be brought on, I wasn't expecting it to be Dan Byrne he'd be coming on for. I thought, because you could see Trippier was visibly starting to struggle a bit and had been feeling his hamstring for a while, I think everybody else would have also thought that's the natural change to make, because he could have switched Trippier for Target almost as a like for like, and just pushed Dan Burn straight into the centre back role and had Target out there, and that sort of left back where Trippier would have been. So I don't, that did slightly surprise me. I can only think that was because Eddie Howe was obviously trying to go for that goal and wanted to keep as many attack-minded defenders on the park as well as he could. It's only reason I can see why he done that, but it did surprise me, because I thought he'd had a decent game to that point, and he certainly didn't look like he was struggling with an injury or anything. So it was clearly a tactical decision.
Good question here from Ali Mares, even though he's a Man United fan. So good question here. Who did you guys think prefer? I guess. Who did you think? I guess we could summarize it. Who do you think had a better game, Dan Burn or Schär? I would say Dan Burn, because he was more disciplined and he did his job at left back, I think, a little better than Schär. I don't think Schär was necessarily bad.
Yeah, I mean, if this question's about center back, who would I prefer?
It's a tough question, to be fair.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah. Quite tough to answer that.
Because it's difficult to compare the two, really. They've got different styles. And they do complement each other. Yeah. They complement each other, though, sometimes, because their qualities are different. It can marry, but it is difficult because Dan Burns more of that big physical presence who can get in there and deal with corners, whereas Fabian Schär is very good at that sort of picking that pass and playing it out for the back and not just hoofing it up the park all the time. And he's got that about him where he does, despite his poor free kick today, he can also strike a ball as well in the attacking sense, and he's scored. I mean, look at Forrest, scores an absolute belter. So it's kind of apples and oranges, but I think if you're looking for just a defender, somebody who's going to clear your lines, keep the ball out, it's got to be Dan Burn. If somebody even more, then it'd be Schär.
In certain games, Dan Burn, oh my Lord. In certain games, Dan Burn will suit us more because we will be up against it in terms of possession. But in certain games, we'll want to be on the front foot. And that's when Target will come in, basically, is what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Could you imagine Burn against Darwin Nunez? But that won't happen, obviously. Yeah. But that would have been a good test.
Potential matchup, yeah. Now, I'm going to go take a piss because I've got to really piss. But before I do that, I'll give 10. I want your score for Joe Willock. And then you guys can discuss, and I'll be right back in a minute.
Okay, I guess I'll give Willock 7.58, probably. I'm not sure if is that debatable or...
Go on, debate it. I'll be right back.
Because I think Willock, he had his moments, but I think just couldn't really find that killer pass with Willock. But he's been all right.
I think 7.5 might possibly be slightly generous, but I can see why, because he was involved in a lot. He, as you say, couldn't quite find the killer pass. To me, I think he loses points because there were two big moments in the game that he made mistakes. He makes a mistake by not finding the target with that shot earlier that we spoke about, by not make a save.
Okay, that blackout. Okay, yeah.
That's poor. He also makes a mistake for the Wolves goal. He's at fault for that because he's coming out to block it and he doesn't get out anywhere near quick enough. He's too slow in getting out. And that allows the shot. It's still a great goal, and I'm not saying that you can absolutely hammer him for it because it's an easy enough mistake to make. He just doesn't get out to it quick enough. I think that's the only reason why I'd probably.
Yeah, I think I completely forgot about Willock's miss. I think 7.
I think 7. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think 7 would be fair. Just because of that, because I think. Yeah, he was still involved and he kept going. I think that's the thing. Even though he would have known himself, he should have done better in that situation.
Yeah.
He was still
the closing down for the goal.
Oh my god.
So I think we've agreed on a 7 for Willock, Steve.
A 7? Okay. No, I would go about a 7 too, to be honest. Some good, some not so good. I thought he tried to get on the ball a bit, but I just felt the quality at times was a bit lacking. I'm sure that's what you guys were talking about, but that was my take on him.
What was your thoughts on his responsibility for the Wolves goal? Because we were talking about it there. It's him that doesn't get out quick enough to close down.
He got nutmegged on the goal. Nutmegged on the goal, man. Yeah, so about a 7. I think Willock needs to step up a little bit, but we'll move on from Willock and we'll go to where's Longstaff at? Sean. I don't know, Connor. What'd you make of him? I would go about a, I don't know, 5.5.
I think, without sounding overly harsh on him, I think he probably was the poorest player when Newcastle jersey. I just don't feel like he'd done enough in the game. He was anonymous for large parts. There were parts, periods of time, 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time where his name was not mentioned once by commentators. He was nowhere near areas of play he needed to be in. He had moments where sometimes he had the ball in decent enough areas and he's taken one touch too many, which he wasn't the only player that done that. But it just seems to be a common theme at times with Longstaff that he tries so hard that he almost tries too hard sometimes. And he loses it. I thought today he was completely ineffectual and actually showed how much we were missing Bruno in that area. Because if he's in that same area, it's a totally different setup. It's a totally different game. So, he's obviously a homegrown lad and all that. But for me, I think a 5's. I think 5's fair.
Yeah, 5.
I just don't think he's good enough, to be honest. I want him to succeed and all that good stuff.
Especially his first 6 months, when Man United wanted him for 50 million.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe we should have sold him at that time if they were asking for 50 million.
I'm back.
Kieran, what's going on, bro? What's going on?
Literally perfect timing. After I finished my sentence, my phone died.
I got it.
Perfect timing.
All right, look, the less we talk about Sean Longstaff, the better. We'll just move on to Kieran. I'll give you Joe Linton. What'd you give him out of today?
I mean, he was all I've saw of him was he was trying his best, trying to get to all the players and give them a game, and he was good, but he was just being shoved a bit, and I'm surprised he didn't turn around and just go bang straight at one of them. I don't care if he'd have been sent off, it's still
Well,
but
what would you give him out of 10?
An 8, because he actually tried in that game to get something.
I thought that was quality too. Quality.
I think the physicality, I think he really showed that with I know he's probably injured a couple of those Wolves players, but we needed that sort of physicality to actually push up into the pitch, I would say.
He's a dad.
His physicality alone definitely helped us in stopping any sort of Wolves attack, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. 100%, bro. I'm going to read through some comments. I feel like I've been lacking a bit. Aaron Taylor, Joe Linton, definitely our best midfielder today by a mile. You guys agree with that? Yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say so.
Mm.
Of the starters, maybe Elliot Anderson, that's the case. We battered them. Some people's expectations are ridiculous. Longstaff did make a great tackle in the first half. Wolves were in. Overall poor, though.
Yeah.
Seems to be a bit harsh to me. Wolves are a good team, especially in midfield, which I talked about before the game, I believe.
Yeah, I think with Joe Linton's presence, I think he was able to, try snuff out that Wolves midfield.
Yeah.
Because if Joe Linton wasn't at his best or, not in the game, I think we would have lost the game to be honest.
Yeah, it would have easily. Yeah.
Let's go back to that. A couple of comments ago, when somebody put people's expectations are ridiculous. What expectations? Yes, we have an expectation we can beat Wolves. I don't think that's particularly ridiculous. I also don't think it's ridiculous that most Newcastle fans would expect that we should be able to finish at least top 10, if not in that top 8 bracket this season, because we should be good enough. We do have a good enough squad if we can keep everybody fit. And form is good, so I don't think it's unrealistic. Nobody's saying we're going to win the league and get into the Champions League.
Yeah. Not yet. I even heard like a few, I don't know, like pundits or YouTube content creators that said, Aston Villa would be one of those surprise teams this season. So
not a chance. Not a chance.
Like they're just flattening themselves.
I don't get the hype on them. To be honest,
they're just flattening themselves.
I don't either, bro. I really
don't. I mean, this is kind of off topic, but Aston Villa do have good players, but they're so inconsistent. They lost to Bournemouth, and it tells you.
It's 1-0 Spurs, by the way.
Yeah, Harry Kane. Really.
Hurricane.
Jacksford, lads, I heard the Jordi Maradona hit the bar in the end there. He did.
Yeah.
He did. We'll get on.
I think I forgot who was the Wolves player that was with him, but I think if that Wolves player wasn't with him, we win it.
Probably. Who of you guys needs to score a player? I forget the rotation. You know what? I'm going to delegate that to 10. 10. What do you give Miggy Almiron, my friend?
I mean, there's moments where he should have done something different.
No.
I think maybe a 7.5.
I was actually thinking, bro, literally that number popped right into my head. 7.
Yeah.
Right, about 7 out of 10.
Let me get this straight. I'm rating Joe Linton an 8 for his work ethic, and Miguel Almiron is rated below him. At least an 8.5 or something, because Miggy was all over the place.
Okay.
You got to give it at least for a work ethic.
Yeah, but I think maybe there were 1 or 2 decisions that maybe he should have done different. But fair enough.
Yeah, I think so. I think he was all over the place. And the one thing with Miggy that you get every single week, 100% effort. He never gives anything less than that. You always know that. The same can be said for Joe Linton as well. Maybe 7 slightly low, but then at the same time, he did have a couple of moments where he was in areas you thought could have done better. There was a moment where Ryan Fraser plays the pass to him. He gets sent down, and you see Fraser cutting in at the top of the edge of the box, and you're expecting him to pass that back to Fraser to maybe then get a shot away, but he goes. He takes it further in, and then ultimately, it leads to a corner. That's just one of those moments where maybe he plays that side, that cut back, better position. But I mean, look, I think had it been me, I'd have probably gone a 7.5 because I don't think he was quite as good as Joe Linton today. To be perfectly honest with you,
Connor, did you jump up when Saint-Maximin scored?
I did, yes.
Were you off the rocks? You were like, what?
Yeah, I did.
I was more relieved we finally got something out of the game because
Steve took his top off.
Yeah, well, the thing with the time, he just didn't see it coming because they were frustrated. The way they were defending was unbelievable. Obviously, they
were very good defensively.
The goal came from,
and of course, they get that goal that was chopped off as well, which concerned you because you thought, well, there is still openings there. Don't get me wrong. Just on a side note with that, I can't believe that it took the referee to actually have to see VAR for that. He had a clear, unobstructed view of that shove. It was a clear shove in the back of Fraser in the build up to that goal, and the ref lets play continue, lets the goal be scored. Then
that ref was absolutely shocking.
Abdicates his responsibility to VAR. You could see that's a foul. You don't need VAR to intervene there. Just blow your bloody whistle.
Right.
No, it's Peter. To whoever who said that it was Peter Wanks, it was Peter Banks, but I can see the Wanks because he was horrible. He was horrible, ref.
Fucking shit. Anyways, Connor, I'll let you grade our striker, Chris Wood.
I just don't think he's. He tries. He does get into good areas at times, but not often enough. Sometimes I get frustrated. But even today, there were moments where we're pushing forward, we're coming out of the midfield, obviously looking for that pass down the wing, and he's came 20, 30 yards up the park to link up a pass. I don't want Chris Wood there. I want Chris Wood hassling defenders, creating space for balls to come in to aim at him. I don't want him doing that kind of stuff. And
he ain't Harry Kane, essentially.
Yeah. He's just not got what you need. You might get 5 goals out of him, and that.
But Harry Kane is no Alexander Isak. I'm just humbling myself.
Fair point.
Isak's work permit was the only thing that stopped him playing today. Otherwise, I think again, it's a very different game. But I think
he would maybe come on at halftime if he was available.
I think for effort.
A for effort.
How much? What grade? Sorry. What are you giving them? 5?
I guess 6.5.
I would give him like a 7.5.
Chris Wood.
Like he tried.
Yeah.
You talk about the work that he tried to put.
Yeah, but can you honestly say? I mean, you were making the case for Almiron there, and we've got.
I'm gonna go 5. I'm gonna override this.
So can we say that he was as good as Almiron? I don't think so.
No,
I think.
No.
Yeah.
I would have gone.
I think Chris Wood offers something different, but it's not what we need in a whole game. Like from the very start.
5.5 though, because I think he was better than Longstaff. I think he was involved in more than Longstaff. So I don't think he should get the same.
That's true. Mm-hmm. That's true. As soon as we get some squad depth and game changers off the bench, we'll be set. Anderson is class, and I'm glad he's getting game time. Big things coming for him. Now, speaking of big things, big performances, big boy moments, Alan Saint-Maximin. Garrett, what are you giving him, sir?
My dad rates him a 7.5, by the way, which I can't argue with that. Yes, he was all right, just trying to get the ball into the box. But that goal was very, 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 very lucky to us. I know that sounds harsh, but it was very lucky. Not many defenders can make that mistake. Like, just up in the air. Like, the control was amazing. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, bang, straight into the corner.
And no player was really closing ASM down for that goal.
Well, because it came out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere. That was the reason why no one was marking.
In fairness, I don't think many people expected Chang to like arch it instead of. I think they were just thinking he was going to boom up the field, but then I think that's why he wasn't marked. But hey, I'll give him.
I mean, a goal's a goal, so I'll take that.
Yeah,
this is the only reason why we're unbeaten. Nick Pope bailed us out against Brighton. And
it's a very, very good finish. And plus, I think there's an irony about the fact that it was Chan that made the mistake, because he was brought on as part of a sort of time-wasting sub, as part of a see-out the game kind of thing from Wolves, the tactical thing. And of course, it's ended up shooting himself in the foot because he's made such a howler. Don't get me wrong, nobody could have imagined, even with it, because to read that as it's up there coming down and catch it, sweet as an up first time in the volley, it's a phenomenal piece of skill. You wouldn't have expected that. I think that's what flat-footed the keeper as well, because he just was not expecting the ball to be ability past him like that. So I still think it was that. I also think shortly after that, when he was released and he went through, I felt, although the defender had pushed him out a little bit wide, he could have went closer in. He didn't have to shoot at the point he did.
I think in the first half, ASM was very troubling to, I think it was Semedo, in the first half.
Hmm.
So for him to draw a yellow card for Semedo, I think that
Semedo, yeah, it was the first half when ASM
Yeah,
dropped
that
back
first
a
half.
bit.
Yeah, I think ASM was good in the first half with that sort of
Yeah.
charge at Semedo, and it led to a few chances, but yeah.
Because I was hoping in the second half, knowing that Semedo was on a booking, that he would do similar things, that he would cause him more problems and maybe
Yeah, that's
force
what I thought, to be
another
honest.
flow out of him and get a second booking, and he goes off. Admittedly, I think Wolves deserve a bit of credit for that, because clearly they recognise that issue, and Semedo almost he wasn't then going alone. There was always a couple round Saint-Maximin at the time, and they were kind of taking it in turns to go after him, possibly to prevent Semedo from making another mistake like that. But I do think the second half, for spells, he fell a wee bit too flat-footed in terms of he tried to do too much at times, and he was giving the ball away. There was moments where the ball come over. I think one come over for a corner, went all the way across.
That's a good point, Aaron. That's a good comment. Sure would be. Sure would love that.
Yeah.
So what would you guys, after all that, I still got an answer. I still need an answer to my question. What are you giving him out of 10? I'll start with 10, and then I'll go Connor, then I'll go Kieran.
Okay,
I'm giving him an 8. I'm giving him an 8.5.
Yeah, I think
10.
8.5. 8.5 as well. I think, his goal, it showed quality. It practically won us a point, even though, it was lucky. But to do that sort of skill, quite difficult. And
not everyone
was troubling Wolves
can do that. Yeah,
at certain spells in the game.
Fair. Connor, what are you giving him out of 10? Go for it.
I'd give him an 8.
Okay.
Pretty solid 8. Again, great finish. But there were moments
Kieran,
where he done too much. So.
Yeah.
I'll
Kieran,
let Connor finish.
What?
I'll let Connor finish his sentence.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
No, I was just saying I think there were moments in the game where he tried to do too much, got dispossessed easily once or twice because he's trying to skin everybody all the time instead of picking out a pass when he should. So I think in that respect, there's still room there. But that's why an 8, I think, is probably a fairer reflection.
Okay. Kieran, what are you giving him out of 10? Scored a goal.
I'll give him an 8.5.
Okay, we're going to go 8.5.
He secured us the point, and
8.5.
The goal was lovely.
Absolutely fantastic. Simon Natras. Maxi should have scored twice. Second one, 1v1, beats his man or squares it. Fair enough. So happy we took that draw. Longstaff was shocking. Chris Wood is bang average. Fair enough. The game was lacking attacking threat, but Howe again did brilliant. We'll give Eddie Howe a grade in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Sean Longstaff, how does he play? He did nothing against Tranmere and nothing today. Lazy player. I didn't think he was very good, to be honest. But we already did his scoring. Now, can someone remind me of the substitutions? I believe it was mistaken.
Richie, Murphy, Anderson, Fraser, Target.
Yeah.
Richie was the first one.
Richie was the last. Target was the first.
Target was
the first.
And Target and Fraser were first.
Comfortably non-applicable because he did only come on for like 3 or 4 minutes at the end.
Who was non-applicable?
Richie.
Sorry,
Richie. He only came on for like 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah. Okay.
He came on after the goal.
Yeah.
Like
right.
A few minutes after it. So Target was the first one. Or for Dan Byrne.
Yeah.
That's fair. Now, so let me give Matt Ritchie an NA. We got that out of the way. And then you said Matt Target. Yeah, Matt Target was the first one. Okay. So I'll give that to Connor. Connor, what do you give Matt Target? Do you think it was enough to give him a grade?
I don't know, because I can't really remember him doing all that much. I didn't see him do a great deal. He was, in some nervier moments towards the end when Wolves were pressing us a little bit. He was certainly holding his position well enough. He was getting, in the way a bit, which is what you want from your defender. But other than that, I'm not sure, because I would feel harsh to give him a low score. At the same time, I'm not so sure you could give him a particularly high score because he wasn't really involved in much. I'd maybe give him a 6 just because he did okay.
I was
Defense.
thinking that. Works for me. Works for me.
Same 6.
Works for me. I thought he did his job.
Yeah.
He did his job.
Yeah.
I didn't notice him too much, but I didn't notice him.
You could definitely tell when he came on there was a bit of a change in the squad. Like they were actually different when he came on.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were actually pushing now instead of just sitting back and waiting for a ball to come straight to them. No, they were actually pushing and trying to get the ball off Wolves.
That's actually a fair point here from Aaron Taylor. Target solid 8. We played much more attacking when he came on. Because I feel like what he did was he started he added more pace and more impetus attacking wise than Dan Burn did. So I think that possibly could have upgraded the side, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think when you have somebody that's come on and played 25 minutes, half an hour, it's hard to justifiably give them, an 8, right at the top where players like Maxi and Joe Winton, who played the full 90 minutes, are getting that as well. I think, plus, part of it is, he does create that more, he's got more pace there, and obviously, naturally, the system changes, but I think Eddie Howe would get for the more attacking approach as well, because he's changed the system by bringing Target on. That's a tactical decision he's made, knowing we needed a goal. As much as Target, as I say, that's why I think the 6 is fair, because he'd done his job, he'd done what he was supposed to do, and he certainly merited that. I just think to give him an 8 when he's only played half an hour seems overly generous.
Fair enough. Next substitution. Who was that?
It was Ryan Fraser. Same time.
Fraser. I think now we may be talking about an 8, because I thought he was quite good. Kieran, I'm going with an 8, but what are you going with, my friend?
What, for Fraser?
Yeah.
I'll give him a 7. Like he was definitely same as Target, but some of the times he was just letting players just dispossess him and shove him a bit, which retrospecting you shouldn't be done, because he's like a child.
Yeah, fair enough.
Dan Burn is like his ginormous tall dad, and it's like, hi, please don't hurt me. Bang, gets shoved over, allows the second goal to be disallowed, which is good. So, yeah, 7 seems a bit fair.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think Fraser offered something a lot more different than what Chris would. So I think 7 is fair, maybe 7.5 if pushing it. Yeah, that's what I would say for Ryan Fraser. He offered a lot more than Chris would have done, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do you think we win this game? Or sorry, not win, because we didn't win. Do you think we get a point out of this game without Ryan Fraser? If we didn't make that sub?
I think, to be honest, with both Matt Target and Ryan Fraser, I think a point is a fair result.
Who was it? What wasn't it? Fraser that was trying to get the ball into the box that caused Chan to squabble it.
Yes, it was. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
So we wouldn't have drawn it if Fraser wasn't on.
Yeah,
unless someone else. Unless someone else just does a magic trick.
No, I think that's it. I think the influence he had, and particularly his involvement in the goal. Yeah, I think 7.5 maybe would. I think is a fair reflection of how he played. Obviously, he had that slight moment where he had a bit of a head knock with the Wolves defender, where they just went forehead to forehead in the box. But he was good at causing a nuisance to himself, and that pace, especially when you can see that their legs are tiring because they've been basically defending for a full second half. Definitely helped us as well get a bit of a foothold in terms of pressing them. So
Yeah.
Fair. Wild Dead Wolf saying Fraser's a solid 7 out of 10. Let's see what else we got there. Nice, Ryan. Moves, he's better crossing into the box. And Jacksford asked, is Anderson playing off the right for you guys? Played off the left for us. I guess when you have saint-maximin in that position, that one's filled. But off the left, he is at his best by far. I honest to God forget. I think no. Elliot Anderson came out for another midfielder, right?
He came off for Julie.
Excuse me.
Nah, you're good.
I think Joe Willock, I think he came on for.
Yes, he came up for Joe Willock. Yes.
Yeah.
Now, that's an interesting one because do you think? Let's see. We did Ryan Fraser. The next sub was Elliot Anderson for Joe Willock. Do you think there was enough to give Elliot Anderson a grade? Because he hit
it was
the
84
bar.
minutes.
Yeah. I mean, if he scored 10 out of 10, but
Yeah.
but I think
he'd have had a
I
statue
think
outside
he'll get his type of goal like that.
So non-applicable
I think-
just because he wasn't on for enough.
Yeah.
But the
So would
NA
that be the
doesn't
same for-
mean he was excellent. I thought he was.
I mean, he got into the position to, score that
almost
that
score.
goal. So,
Would that be
had
the
they
same
gone a
for
different way,
Murphy?
maybe
I would think
Maybe
so.
we've done
It
something.
would be the same for Murphy as well because he came on at the exact same time. So
Yeah.
I think he
Okay,
did.
but he
Jacob
came on
Murphy
for
also.
Miggy. Yeah.
He wasn't. Jacob Murphy wasn't on for enough, right?
Jacob
Yeah.
didn't even do anything. He was just there for emotional support.
Fair enough. So Jacob, but I don't know about you guys, but I think. Do you think Elliot Anderson deserves to start a game for us?
It really depends, though.
I mean, from what I've seen against Tranmere and a little bit today, I mean, I wouldn't say a start, but maybe halftime type of sub, that type of player. I would say. I think he has shown some bit of quality. I would say that. I'm not sure if maybe Liverpool's the best game for him. To be honest, maybe I
No, we
think
need
it's
Bruno
Palace
back for
at
that.
home. I think it's Palace we have at home. Maybe he can be a player in that one.
Yeah, it does. It depends on the circumstances. It depends on the game. Obviously, when it comes to Liverpool, we need Bruno back for that. We need Bruno back anyway. He is the main man. I think in games like today's kind of games, or if you're playing teams towards the sort of bottom half of like a Bournemouth or something like that, and maybe Bruno's got a knock, or maybe you're just wanting to kind of keep him, I would have no problem starting him then, because I would certainly have him starting ahead of Longstaff right now.
Me too.
That's for sure. He would certainly. I would have him before Longstaff. But again, it just depends on the circumstances. And who knows? I mean, maybe in the cup against Crystal Palace he might play, or he might get a start. But he's not doing his cause.
The cup game's in November, though. I think the cup game's right before the World Cup break.
Yeah, true. Actually, I'm sure.
But I feel like he will get his time. Like he will get a start at some point. Maybe I think we have a midweek against Everton in October, something like that. Could be one.
Definitely, because it's one thing we do need to do is be able to rotate the squad, and I think it's why maybe another body going in the door before the window
Maybe
would help.
Eddie might start. Eddie can maybe start. Eddie can maybe start against Fulham on the 1st of October.
Possibly.
Fair.
Or maybe against Bournemouth. It's good because I think there are a lot of games coming up for us where we can actually see not Longstaff. You can see Elliot Anderson actually get some game time.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah,
and so we made 4 subs. We reviewed them. What are we gonna give Eddie out of Howe?
Eddie out of Howe. Yes. I'll give Eddie Tyndall and Jason Howe.
What are we giving Eddie Howe out of 10?
A 9.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
9.5.
8.
9.5.
yeah, I would say
Because
9.
he definitely gave something in for the players, and just said, "Do this, do that,
Yeah,
get
'cause I
get
feel
your
like-
heads in the game."
I feel like if this was under Steve Bruce, we lose.
Oh, we'd definitely lose.
It's
'Cause
almost the same. It's almost the same team.
This
that we lost to
was
last
the last game we played.
Under
before
Steve
the
Bruce.
takeover and everything.
No, this was the last game. This was the last game we played before we were taken over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was the last game we played under the Mike
Oh,
Ashley.
you're right. Kieran, you're
Yeah.
right. Because the Spurs at home was when we got taken over.
Spurs at home was the first game
Yeah, that was
should have been
we
last
had
game.
because there was the international break. There was the international break, which was the perfect time to get it sorted.
Yeah, that should
I mean,
have been
the
the last
takeover-
game.
the-
Bruce managed
the
it, but
takeover
it
came
wasn't.
like 3 days after my birthday, so
Bear in mind, he got the Spurs game for sentimentality reasons because it was going to be his 1000th game.
Yeah,
as
something
a
like
Premier
that,
League
yeah.
manager,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah,
quite. He managed 1,000 games as a Premier League manager. Fuck, but
the nearest game we play for this year, that since when it's officially 1 year since we were taken over, the next game we play is home to Brentford.
Brentford, yeah, which
Yeah.
I think was Eddie Howe's first game as manager, even though he wasn't in the dugout.
Yeah, that's true. It was the 3-3 draw last year
Yeah.
when we played Brentford.
And Eddie was
But
out, I think, because
Eddie was out with COVID.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what would you, Connor? I think I
And
asked,
saint-maximin saved us again.
yes. I asked
I think
10
so.
what I asked 10 what he thought of what he would grade Eddie Howe out of 10. I think you said 9, and I think
Yeah,
Kieran
9,
also said a 9.
I said
Kieran,
no, like,
or
9.5.
Connor, what are you going with for Eddie Howe today?
Oh, I think definitely 9. I think the fact that he recognised we needed a shift in terms of tactics to try and get a more attacking impetus to it, I think absolutely brilliant. Jamal Lewis didn't play today.
Yeah.
But I think
Better
the
than
fact
Longstaff.
that he done it and it worked. It got us a point, albeit in slightly lucky
Lucky, yeah.
circumstances. Still got us a point, and that come from the pressure that we were able to put on there. So I think definitely a 9, and because in Howe and Tyndall we trust.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I think a draw was.
Oh
a
wait!
fair
Oh
result.
shit! Oh my god! I didn't realize I put Jamal Lewis.
Or was he? Oh wait, no. Watching the replay, it was actually Jacob Murphy that was challenging for the crossing for ASM's goal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, was it
No,
Murphy? I thought it was Fraser as
Fraser
well.
was on the other end.
Yeah.
Fraser was on the other end.
Yeah. So Eddie Howe, 9 out of 10. I agree with you guys because I thought he got his substitutions right.
Oh,
I thought you're right. We needed something attacking, something a bit different. I don't know if we would have scored that if Chris Wood was still necessarily on the pitch.
that's the weird thing about Chris Wood, isn't it? Because we take him off, we then
Yeah.
don't
Like
actually
another
have,
winger.
we don't have a recognised striker then on the park, and we move a winger into the centre, and we look more threatening than we had done when we did have the actual striker on the park. It's absolute. It's mad, but Eddie Howe clearly recognised that was the change he had to make. And obviously, we know that Maxi has at times adapted into that central role when he's needed to. So I think you got to say kudos to him for doing that. Because you'd have to ask the question as well: would Maxi even have been in the position he was in when he scored that goal if he hadn't been moved into the middle, or would it more likely have been Chris Wood that would have fallen to?
Yeah. Absolutely. I think a 9 out of 10, to be fair, is pretty deserved considering our injuries. And I thought Wolves actually did well today, to be fair. So, I think a 9 out of 10. That's about right. Wolves, they haven't been great this year. It's actually their 11th straight Premier League game where they haven't won. So that's a bit of a worrying trend for
We spoiled
them.
their party.
Yeah.
We scored 3 times more goals than them already.
That's just a sword in the heart, though. Just they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna win the first game of the season, and then Saint-Maximin, bang.
Yeah.
Nah,
Definitely.
not on my terms.
The thing for
And then
Wolves
it
is
had
he's better than them.
Anderson squad.
Their main issue, funnily enough, like ours had been for a long time, it was scoring goals because defensively they are brilliant. I mean, they were saying today in the commentary that I think overall in terms of goals conceded over the sort of past year, only the sort of top four had conceded less goals than Wolves. So it shows how tough a team they are to break down. They don't tend to concede 2, 3, 4, 5 goals very often in games. So, they've got that. The problem is they don't finish. And I did think at times, quite frankly, they were taking the piss a wee bit. Because I've seen moments where they're trying to do like step overs, thinking that they're Man City and stuff like that, and you're thinking to yourself, you're 1-0 up. So with this, you're not miles ahead. It's 1 goal. Any moment can change, and it can be 1 each. So maybe not try to be so fancy, and it cost them because a lot of times they were loose. But it suits them.
And Wolves play a back 4 instead of a back 5.
Yeah. Well, listen, I think back 5s are.
I always see Wolves as a back 5 type of team.
I'm going to try and go to the Bournemouth game next month.
Fair.
Because I've not been since December last year. So I just want to go back and get some tops.
Now, how are we feeling?
Just get every 3.
How are we feeling ahead of Liverpool? We go to Anfield on Wednesday. I still think
like we did.
As long as we don't lose 9-0 as well, I'm happy.
We definitely won't lose 9-0 because we're not trained by Scott Parker.
Yeah.
We've got Edward John Frank Howe.
Yeah,
if we play like we did against
Man City,
City, then I definitely think we can have a chance against Liverpool.
But do you think we can play like that away from home without that home crowd behind us?
Unless we get another wonder goal like John Joe Shelby. Unless we get another wonder goal.
We won at Anfield.
I don't know. When was the last time?
I might not have been born.
The Premier League might not even existed.
It could have been that horrible. I know we had. I know last year when we played Liverpool at Anfield for a long period of time, we actually did play quite well. We got in front.
I'll look it up. Our record against Liverpool. I'm going to look it up right now, actually.
I think our last.
I'll search it up.
I think it's 2 things. Won't it? It'll depend on how well we can turn up and play, but it also depends on which Liverpool turn up. Because I'll tell you right now, if it's the Liverpool that just hammer Bournemouth 9-0, we're in for a real game in our hands. If it's the Liverpool that lost to Manchester United, with every chance of getting a result, if that's the performance they put in. So,
let's look right here. Let's look right here in our most recent matchups against Liverpool. We haven't won against them at home.
Oh yeah, Wijnaldum, that one.
2016 or 2015.
6. No, almost 7 years. 7 years.
And then we also beat them 1-0 in 2014, but that was still at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then another home win in 2012. So we haven't won away to Liverpool. 2010, we won 3-1. Again, in 2007, a 2-1 home win. We haven't beaten them at Anfield in a while. A 1-0 win in 2005 at St. James's Park.
That was 2 months after I was born.
A 1-0 win at St. James's Park in 2003. A 2-1 win in 2000. So this has been,
not good. A draw is like a hope.
Liverpool are like our bogey team.
Liverpool versus Newcastle United. This is the last time we beat Liverpool at Anfield in any competition. 1995.
That was the year.
That was the last. Jesus. That was the last time we beat them.
Yeah. That was
the last time we beat them at Anfield. And the last time we beat them in a Premier League match at Anfield April 16th, 1994.
Whoa.
There you go.
I mean, if anyone
Man,
wants
the world
money,
works in strange ways.
29th of November 1995. That is quite incredible. And that was in the League Cup
Yeah,
as well.
so
wasn't
that
it?
is what? That's 27
almost 30
years?
Yes.
28 years, something.
I was
Nearly
born that year and
30
I'm 27, so yeah, 27 years.
Yeah, so I'm not expecting a win on Wednesday. I'm
Can I
not.
just confirm something? Did you say you were born in 2005, Kieran? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I
Really?
didn't.
Oh, really?
That has made me feel old. That makes me 10 years older.
Same. I'm
Nah, you're
98. 98.
Nah, you're 10 years young.
Yeah, well.
See, I was born in 2001. I'm 21, so.
Oh, so
I mean, you're not
My
even.
cousin, my cousin only just turned 20 like 12 days ago.
I'll be 24 in just like 5 weeks from now, roughly.
Yeah.
So first game of my birthday after would be Brentford at home, I think.
Fair enough.
Is your birthday the 10th of October?
4th of October.
4th.
Ah, all right.
So what are we all going for score predictions on Wednesday? I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool, to be honest.
Nah, that's what it's been. That's what it was
That was
last year
season.
at Anfield.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that was
I genuinely think if we can play the way we did and Liverpool show up like they did against Man United, and
Or
like,
even
oh, it's Newcastle, just there. It's like, it makes you think though, because they couldn't even beat Fulham away from home, and they couldn't even beat Crystal Palace at home.
I think we have a genuine chance to beat them at home. I will say that.
Possibly, but if we play like we did and Liverpool don't show up, I can see it being like Desmond. 2-2.
Yeah. So let's look also. We'll do it.
Or unless Isak scores 7 goals in 3 minutes.
And then we got Palace at home on Saturday. I'm so excited for that game because I think that's a very good game. That's going to be a really good game.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And then,
to be honest, after Liverpool, we have very good run of fixtures. We have a good record at the London Stadium. Bournemouth, we should at least win. We should
win that 2-0 at least.
We have a good record.
10 a.m. I didn't know it was that early. Christ.
Dude, the 12:30 kickoff games for me are 7:30.
I didn't know it was. Oh, wait.
Same, but at night for me.
We're forgetting that. Obviously, that's from Steve's browser, which is on American time.
I was just thinking, like, I'm not getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning just to get a train down.
It's only the midweek games for me that are like 2:40 in the morning.
Yeah, I can imagine that. What time is it right now?
Yeah, it's at 3.
Just past midnight. Just past midnight. So what? 12,
oh, so it's 12. Is it 12:30? So you're 12 hours ahead of me. Damn.
Yeah. So I get to watch the games in a very good.
How
time,
does someone from the
thought.
Philippines become a Newcastle United fan? If I might ask.
Just casually.
I know my first time watching Premier League. I was like, it was the 5th place. I was like, oh, Newcastle unbeaten. I'm like, oh, okay, this is interesting. Learn a little bit more about them, and then I was like, yeah, I like them.
Okay, I'm hooked.
And Kabay is basically my
Johan Kabay.
The one that made me a Newcastle fan.
Yeah, baby.
I used to have
That's
the
what's
yellow
up.
cup that we beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Yeah, I saw that.
With Kabay's wonder goal. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think Kabay's free kick.
I don't know where that top went.
Yes, Kabay is a great player. I think his ego got the better of him in the end, though. I think when
because he moved to PSG. He moved to
PSG.
PSG.
He went. I think he went to Palace. He went to Palace for a bit and then went to PSG, or was it vice versa?
PSG first and then to Palace. Yeah, and now he actually plays for Lille.
Lille.
That was a great squad.
So does Ben Arfa.
Brilliant. Ben Arfa was a great player that season. CC, Dembaba. I mean, what a player he was when we let
Yeah,
him.
that's the team that I fell in love with.
Chelsea.
I didn't really know much about the ownership, and then
that team should have been top 4. We just missed out in the last.
Last day. But I think there were other results that were more important that day. I feel like.
Very true. All right, guys. So I'm gonna end it here because I'm drunk and I'm about to probably pass the fuck out. But
Go to bed, mate.
what a game! What a game today. I thought it was a pretty good game to watch. And that Maxi goal. We stay unbeaten in the Premier League. Only 34 to go, boys. Let's fucking do this.
Only one of 5, I think, right now.
Yeah, only one win out of 4.
For now, we're still unbeaten.
Yeah.
Until Wednesday, probably, but
until Wednesday, possibly, unless we draw.
Is a draw away to Liverpool a good result?
You see, that's that Liverpool got one win.
I think
that's because they're Champions League finalists, and they've won it. But yeah, and
I think a draw away to Liverpool is a good result too. To be fair,
definitely. And then Liverpool fans will get their knickers in a twist because we've drawn.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I have drawn a Palace in Fulham as well.
Yeah, they have.
Hey ho, we'll just see how we go.
Exactly. Any other comments to touch up on? Panel chat. Steve, cheers. Stay safe. Have a great day. Thank you very much, Wild Dead Wolf. The cup game versus Palace will be so much fun. So send you back.
It's at St. James's at least.
Yeah,
I might try and go to that as well.
That would be an extremely tough tie if that was
back-to-back St. James's games before the World Cup. So that's good.
Good stuff. Look, not an excellent performance by us. We stole a point. We stay unbeaten. Good times.
Yeah.
ASM is the fucking truth. Thanks everyone for watching. Go check out the OneFootball app. It's a free download. It shows a bunch of foreign games from the domestic leagues around Europe for free. Shows you scores, fan articles, all that good stuff.
Once you're done that, go watch the video that Sam's uploaded.
And go watch and check out the video.
Because it's just like, what have I just watched?
And hit the like button, and I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you, Ten, Connor, and Kieran, for coming on the show. I really appreciate it.
We'll beat Liverpool.
No problem.
Come on, let's try. Come on.
Anyways,
let's get into these.
Let's make history on Wednesday. Come on.
100%. We're looking for our first win at Anfield since 1994. Let's do it. Anyways, take care, guys. I'll catch you later.
Maggies.
Away the Maggies!